Some mods were recently updated.
Yeah, I have that as well.
Do I need to download a new list or something?
No, negative. As long as your stuff is up to
Nah.
date. I always unload and reload just to make sure everything's up to date.
Ah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
the mod pool module's good like that. Long as you unload and reload, it keeps everything up to date when changes are made. Don't have to do the HTML ones anymore.
What's the primary means of transportation tonight?
We've got boats for the first for the first trip up to the top of the island with the detours via the comms towers. So the same boats that we started last mission with, but just two of them, not four, because we left some to pretend that we were the PMC. And I better get in there and finish the rest of it, hadn't I?
Guns? Sorry. Hey, Guns.
What's up, Sledge? Sorry I couldn't talk while I was coming in.
Ain't no problem.
How you doing?
Just reading the app order again.
You want to stay with Hades or you want to go with Red?
I think you need a medic tonight.
Yeah, I was going to take med perms. I was going to do it if you went with Red. So, but that's up to you. If you want to stay with Hades, you can come in as medic and stay there.
Yeah, I'll come in as a medic.
All right.
Well, either way, I got to come in as a medic.
Yeah,
Whoever
right.
goes to
Right.
red has to be a medic. So.
Right. Yeah. Because I'm definitely going to put somebody with Red tonight.
Yeah, isn't this Jess is missing?
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, she's OC and she won't be with Hades tonight.
Oh, she took the easy job, huh?
Well, it's her mission, yeah.
You ever notice I don't take the OC position even when it's my mission?
Yes, I noticed that.
When you think about it, I'm not good until I'm in a firefight to take command, and then I'm perfect. It's like I gotta have the world coming to an end before my mind clears.
I hear you. Oh, she gave Red the password. Damn.
You know, it kills me because even in my years in the fire service, standard everyday, scene,
Yeah.
I constantly have in the back of my mind running the shit that can go wrong.
Yeah.
It wasn't until the world was coming to an end that my mind was like, bam, bam, do this, do this, do this,
Yeah. But you have to. But I may end up being AFK for a little bit tonight. I got a doctor gonna be calling me, and I gotta take the call. It's important.
I don't blame you. I saw my mother's diabetic doctor this morning, and he's taking me on as a patient.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my blood sugar's been running between 250 and 320.
Yeah, that's a bit high there, buddy.
My regular doctor doesn't want to do shit. I had to beg her to put me on medicine to get it down to 220. I was in the 300s, constant.
Yeah, I would definitely change that doctor. Yeah, I woke up this morning and was throwing my guts up. Actually, I wasn't throwing up. I was dry heaving all morning. It was a fucking bitch because of my liver. And that's what I'm waiting for the doctor to call me back on now. They gave me pills for when I get nauseous. I took the
Sounds like
pill, and 2 minutes later, I just vomited it up.
Zofran?
Hold on, let me see what it is here. Oh God, I don't know if I can even pronounce this. Ondansetron?
Yeah.
ONDANSETRON.
Try if you can't get them to switch you to Zofran. It's a little easier on the stomach.
Well, this thing says that the directions on it: dissolve 1 tablet on the tongue every 8 hours. I don't do that. I swallowed them because I did it the first time with letting it dissolve on my tongue, and that was enough to make me throw up right there.
Oh God, yeah. That shit tastes like. I'm not gonna say what it tastes like.
This has got it's flavored. It's got a sweet taste, but there's the bitter medicine behind it. You can't cover that up.
No, yeah. Yeah. um, Yeah, when I was in the fire service, quite often would give like you know how pregnant women would be. We'll give them Zofran to stop their dry heaving.
Yeah, well, this stuff is usually works, but today I don't know. It was too much. I was just throwing my guts up.
Yeah, even the the paper version of it seemed to work wonders. So,
Yeah. What's up, Nels?
How's it going, mate?
Going good.
but as far as your dry heaving, that could be your bilirubins, which is your liver.
Yeah, it is my liver, because the doctor, when I went to go see him, he sat there and he just started rattling off all of these different symptoms I had. He wasn't asking me, he was telling me, and he was right. And every single one of them I had. And like with the vomiting, and I didn't know what it was from, and it all started coming together, making a lot of sense. But yeah, it's my liver. So right now, they got me going in for a bunch of blood work, and then I got to get a CAT scan, and then after that, I got to go into the hospital, and they're gonna put a camera down my throat into my stomach and down through my intestines and everything.
Yeah, well, I know when people don't understand this, but when you've been on medicine as long as we have, that shit can fuck up your intestines or your stomach. You can have a bleed easily.
Oh yeah, I know, and I had ulcers when I was younger, so I understand exactly what that's all about, and I do everything I can to not get them again because that was absolute hell.
Yeah, I had a bleeding ulcer in the uh, upper part of my or lowest part of my esophagus that was just bleeding into my stomach. I
Yeah,
woke up in the hospital from. Then you know about the one in January where my intestine popped a hole.
right. And yeah, so you know how painful that is.
Yeah, I know I was to the point now. Yeah, I understand. I don't feel pain like most people do, but I feel nerve pain. And when that pain hit, doctor said in like 48 hours I wouldn't have made it.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, it went from like my kidneys to my testicles to the worst level.
yeah. See that, Nels? This is what you got to look forward to as you're getting old.
As if I get that far.
Hey, Kelso.
Hey,
Hey, how you guys doing?
weak men don't make it old.
Yeah. Hanging in there, hanging in there.
Weak men don't get it all? Does that mean I'm the strongest guy here?
You might be the toughest.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that at the moment.
Oh no, I'm a pushover. Trust me.
I know all the shit that me and Guns have gone through. Jesus.
Well, like I said, when the doctor calls today, I'm gonna have to take that call. So hopefully I'll be able to duck down somewhere. But if I'm out in the middle of the field, fuck it, I'm out in the middle of the field. I can't do anything about it.
Yep.
Just lay on your belly.
Yep.
I definitely will be Zeusing my mission.
Heal. So
Yes.
it's 12:30 at 12:31. Let's see who gets voted. Guns. You scream for the password. You're ranking person here.
Okay. Let me see if let me talk to Jess.
And the semi question that you asked earlier, Kelso, towards the end of it, I'll let you have an aircraft of that sort.
Oh, for the 8th.
Yep.
So we could switch helicopters?
Well, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to transport everybody with the CH-53, and then you can do the cast work.
Yeah. Would you be willing to switch that to an AH-1Z? I'd be able to stand off a whole lot farther and search for those bad guys and make them go away. Otherwise, I have to do a lot of low crawling and sneaking, but it's up to you.
I want you to do some sneaking when you get to that island, because it'll be like you're gonna be working. You're gonna be an American pilot that's gonna be called in for support.
Okay. In the Hermes chat, I requested if one of the other pilots wants to fly, that I'll fly co-pilot on the 53, so they can get some stick time, and then they can get out and I'll fly it over and get the other thing.
Password's up.
Yep, password's up.
Who was that said something?
I did.
Sorry, I just said
I
the
did.
password's up.
Hello.
Okay, Nels, have you been qualified yet?
I said the password is up.
Oh, sorry.
I'm not a professional pilot. Don't you worry about that.
No, I didn't quite, your volume was kind of low, so I didn't quite understand.
Yeah, no,
No, you're talking softly like you usually do.
Yeah, I sent Jess a message and asked to post the password.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm jumping in now. Thanks.
Not a problem.
Nels, if you want to spin up for a helicopter seat sometimes, start working on it. I can talk to you after the meeting if you want.
I'll have a think about it.
Okay.
I was sure we did them.
Hey, Jess. Sorry to bug you, but everybody in barracks voted me to go tell you to post the password because I was the ranking member.
Turned half past the.
He got the short straw. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the ranking member, so I trust him.
This is true. Yeah. Guys, you're going to need gas masks tonight. Don't care if you swap them for your NVGs or carry them, but for some reason they don't appear to have come into the loadout. So yeah, sorry about that.
Are we going to need NVGs?
It is a night mission. Look around you.
Well, then I don't want to swap it for NVGs.
Actually, they work as NVGs.
They work as NVGs.
Oh, do they?
They should
Look
do,
at me,
yeah.
guns.
I'm in the.
Okay, which way are you facing the arsenal from?
Hold on, I'm getting out of it.
See?
Yeah. Well, put your rifle down. I can't see. There we go.
See?
And that's got night vision in it?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Okay.
You know, the only problem is you gave us way too many choices.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, do I have a choice on my main weapon? Or do I have to keep what I was given?
The Arsenals are
He wants a 7.6 too.
Very top one, guns.
The Arsenals are the same as last time, aside from the addition to the gas masks. So.
Yeah, last time I swapped for a 7.62. I'll keep this. I'll keep this.
At least I thought she. Me and you do.
So, Sledge, which mask did you take? The top one?
Second one down.
Second one?
Yep.
I took the N40 with the clear lenses and the NVGs.
Yeah, I took the second one down, the M40 protective mask, black filter, clear lens, and NVGs. And I know we don't want explosives on this mission, so I'm not going to take grenades.
There aren't any grenades in here anyway.
Yeah, I was about to ask where's my GL, but then I remembered.
Well, to be fair, do you really want to go throwing explosive stuff around in biohazard areas?
Not really.
No, not really.
Usually we do that.
Yeah, but yeah, that is something that that TFA does.
But after Justice tweet,
Aw.
she could have. Not giving her any ideas or anything.
No, I wouldn't want to do that.
Be more worried about. Jess does have restraint.
You sure about that?
Yeah, actually, I am.
Restraint is overrated.
Yes, it is.
Last time I showed any restraint, I accidentally left the handcuffs hanging on the headboard.
That's restraints. Did you at least remember to leave the key nearby?
There are certain conversations that one really wishes one was not privy to.
Oh, cool. We got our spray cans back.
You won't need them today.
Oh.
Ah. Well, there's no sense carrying them.
Load up. Yellow Hydra's color. You know, that's something we don't use anymore.
What's
What?
that?
We don't use the.
You, Jess.
Hi, S. How are you?
Ah,
That good?
yeah.
You're going to need to grab a gas mask. They are NVGs as well, but for some reason they didn't come up in the loadouts. I thought they were, but they haven't. So.
Hey, Stubor.
Roger that. Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Probably too late to add another optic to the arsenal, right?
Yeah, I don't have to use perms.
All right. Thanks.
Who's Zeusing for you, Naz?
Yes, it should be. Should be back in time. Ray's here to kick things off if necessary, but the first part should be more sneaky beaky anyway, getting rid of the radio towers. Assuming people actually read the op-ord.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I read it.
good boys. But yeah, can people sort of pass the word about the gas masks? I thought we'd done that right, but obviously not. Oops.
Roger.
I actually read it a second time, but I was busy talking with Guns and kept forgetting to finish reading it.
Hey, Guns, can you hear me?
Yep. Barely, but I can hear you.
I
Poor
turned my microphone off again.
Poor Stupor
Yeah, that
had
was
to
better.
listen to that conversation.
I wasn't paying a bit of attention. I was daydreaming about a Gun Plus store I may or may not have found 8 hours south of me.
All right, well, your
What,
volume is perfect
How
right
do I
there.
look up for the armband?
Oh, excellent.
They're under sunglasses also.
So, good news. I may or may not have found a hobby store south of me in Baden-Baden. But it's a 4-hour train ride. Maybe 8. I don't know. And it may or may not carry what I want.
I'll come with
What
you.
is it that you want?
Gundam models from the Gundam animated series.
Ah,
You can always call them and ask them.
That's true.
I'll
But I
save you.
don't know if they
If it's
speak
a
English.
4-hour trip, I would call first to make sure
Or
they
you
got
could-
what you
Or you
want.
Or you could email them.
you
once
always
again,
have the you
I don't
also
know
have
if
the
they-
option of Amazon.de.
I mean, if they can't
I really
speak,
don't want to give Amazon money, though.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, but with
They
that
get
you
enough
can.
as it is.
A lot of independent hobby shops will have a storefront on Amazon, and you can use that to track down the hobby shop.
I see.
and you better either call or send an email first, because if
Yeah.
they don't speak English, well, then it means that traveling down there is completely worthless.
Yeah,
Well,
how
it
good's your
is
German?
Germany, and I haven't met a lot of Germans that don't speak no English.
Contact 50.
Actually, there's quite a few
Roger,
when you
50.
get out of certain areas.
Charlie.
That's true, but
Then why are you
I-
worrying about not just sending an email or call first?
Space have any issues
I'll
with
probably give
what I
them a
wrote
call
up on the map?
tomorrow if I can find the time between
just
work and
checking right now.
inventories and see what happens.
I know your German isn't very good.
Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, ja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it's Baden-Baden, you should be fine. This is probably the most international city in Baden-Württemberg.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Because I know it's right by a border.
it's
At
a
least it
small
looks like
city,
it
but
is.
it's kind of weird because it has a
Alright.
casino and the horse racing
Was
track.
wondering
Oh,
if you
no, no,
wanted
how
to
to
try
speak
to get
English.
with the boats into that
Yeah, and a
smaller
lot of
river
fairly
to get
a lot of
closer to
gastronomy
the
and
objective.
hotels. I actually did my apprenticeship there, so
I
Okay.
think you could
I know the
probably
area.
try that.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
hit
Well,
from
there's-
here
Jess
there's-
wasn't.
and then
yeah,
back
I'll
Jess,
there.
probably give them a call
Jess
because
Correlation.
wasn't. Jess wasn't
if I
sure that
recall
the
correctly,
boats
where you
would
are,
go
it's
underneath
going to be
this
quite a long
bridge.
train ride.
I'm in
This one here.
Oh, yeah, I think I see. Might
Oh
be
yeah,
not
yeah,
deep
that's gonna
enough.
be a while.
Yeah.
Or
It
maybe
wasn't
the
something I
4 hours.
thought
bridge
to
is
test,
too
put it
low
that way.
as well.
8.5 hour train ride.
Yeah.
Deutsche Bahn
So, but,
Navigator says anywhere between 4 and 6
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
probably it. You'd probably have to go to Frankfurt
Well,
and
this
then
way it's
take an
safe.
ICE,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe
Yeah.
even Mannheim. Yeah, but
I passed through Mannheim.
Yeah, with
a
Alpha
few
coming up,
times,
taking out this
but
radio tower,
Frankfurt
hotel
is-
moving and taking out this
I
one,
don't like the
and then
airport,
moving to
honestly.
this one
yeah,
as
it's
Alpha moves down
At
to
the first
phase
time I
line
went
loud.
there, I didn't know
Actually, I
that
would
there
suggest
was 2
switching
separate
this one for
terminals
hotel
for outgoing flights,
and this one for
and I
Alpha.
had like
Because
30
this way,
minutes to
actually,
make it from
Alpha
one end
can
of
come
the
up
airport
over
to
here,
the other.
Yeah,
straight
that's
into
cutting
that
it close.
objective.
That does make sense.
Otherwise, it's
and
gonna be much
Lufthansa
longer,
are not on
especially
the
because
same
we're
side of
stopping for the
airport.
first one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be because I
Yeah,
think
well,
Frankfurt's Lufthansa's
the
main hub,
problem with that is
so they
that you're going to
basically
be
got
going
more or less
awfully
their own
close
terminal.
to the primary or the
Because
main
Lufthansa's
objective
German, if I
area.
recall.
And if there were
Lufthansa's
any shore
German,
patrols or
Yeah,
if I
anything,
recall.
that's
There's
the
a
only reason
lighthouse
why.
there. Yep, I see. There's a
That's the only
lighthouse.
reason
Hey,
why
International
I
Airport.
kept
Remember,
everything
you
away
need
from
gas
this
mask
area,
with NVG.
that we
Take
would
it
move
off.
into it.
Oh, well, that's a silly question.
Dude, what were the
for me.
fucking what?
But hey,
No,
You
if
need
you
an
want to try
NVG
that,
capable
No,
gas
actually,
mask.
I don't like the
It's the
idea
second
to
one
Yeah,
down.
gas
next
mask.
to that lighthouse.
Yeah, the gas
It's
masks
gonna get
are
us spotted.
have NVGs on them. Just make sure you grab one.
Right, hang
So
on.
maybe
I can't
we
see a bastard
still
thing, so.
keep that route,
Hello, Bridge.
but you
Hello.
take this
And don't
one
talk
You
with
don't
your
have
mouth
to
full.
keys on.
and when
Sorry.
we get in with Alpha, we go straight in as close as possible, so we catch up a bit.
Sorry, Jess?
Good evening,
Well,
Bridge.
I
Hello.
feel like I have to ask because everything's a little
Ah, there it goes.
wacky right now.
well,
Yeah, it's driving me nuts every
I'll
time I
tell
hit
you
zero.
why
It
I
keeps
did
going
it. And
over,
I
up and
originally
around.
had
Long
it
as I
that
blend
way,
in.
Oh, mine does that.
but
Yeah,
then I
you probably
figured
will.
Come to
since
find out, I was
Jeez.
double
you
hitting
have a
zero.
longer
Do you have a
trip
mask
would do it.
for
around
tonight?
the south,
I'm wearing one, I think.
that if
Okay, 'cause
Alpha and Hotel finish
listen, I
about
can
the
see your
same
NVGs.
time,
Oh,
we
dear.
would be
Yeah.
both going
Jeff.
feet
That's-
dry about the same time.
You have
Yeah.
NVGs on and you
default
don't
Yeah,
have a
but
gas
I
mask.
think there's also a
I have
second
one in my
reason to have
backpack.
hotel here.
Ah, good girl.
Okay,
And I'm
so
doing
we're
Because
to,
briefing,
for
so I
now,
figure people would like to
Alpha,
see
I
my
have
face.
Just make sure you
7,
got a gas
including
mask.
me.
Where are
okay.
the gas masks?
And
Oh, here
there's
they are.
both
If you go into
pure.
NVGs, there should
So
be
I
a
think it might be
selection
better
there.
to have hotel
Alright.
Yeah,
there,
we
Better
have
ma-
one.
so you have
NVG on.
maximum
I think
presence.
NVG.
Oh,
And
and they
with
work as
Alpha, we
nods
go on
too,
the
thank
side
God.
and we can be your
Yeah.
Overwatch.
Yes, they
Right.
do.
Sounds
Okay,
good?
for your armband,
Thank you,
Hello,
Jeff.
Jeff.
some glasses.
And they hide everyone's ugly mugs away from the
Right.
world.
What are you talking about? I'm downright
Even though
adorable.
you can't tell what
Watch
armband
it.
anybody's wearing, just be an armband.
Yes. Right, so
It's a
helmet.
face only a mother could
Do I
love.
need to put NVGs on as well then, or not?
I'm staying
Negative.
in
No.
They're like inclusive with the
Right.
mask.
Speaking
started
of,
it.
Do I need a stick?
speaking of pro masks, where's
We're not
yours,
allowed
Jess?
sticks.
Oh,
in my backpack.
Ah,
Stealth.
Well, I am doing briefing. I
Ticking
figure
a
you'd
40.
No
actually-
sticks, no grenades, no explosives.
Okay, in that
Period.
case, do you
I
want
mean, you're not like the
to,
rest
Them
of
be the
us. so
rules.
that's
I
just-
have smoke,
from
that's it.
there go
Yeah,
up
that's all I have
and
is smoke.
do the
Smoke and
other
chem lights.
radio towers.
right.
And
Did
you
focus
grab
on
red
the
chem
northern
lights?
Ooh, nice
side,
Mark
and then
18.
I think so.
down here we could just
So the
That's what I
doctor
grabbed.
gave me a name of what's for what's wrong with me.
Yeah,
Um,
that's the thing.
Yeah, I got red, yellow, and blue chem lights.
Does begin with an S.
go on.
think
I
we can
got
probably
red
do
Spinal
because,
that.
you know,
stenosis.
Stop
we're
Excellent.
turning.
Hades.
Yeah.
We have red.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Red armband.
Oh,
wants to
stop.
get
Just
you
But
down
most of the
What's
groups,
wrong
we don't
now?
use the colors anymore.
Everything is
Especially with
full.
our chem lights.
Yeah, because with
That's 'cause
with
your
night vision,
backpack
it's
is the
everything's
size
going
of
to
a
be
fanny
green.
pack.
Yeah, this is true.
Currently
Might medically
set
play.
to
So what is he
I've-
going to do
Well,
about
that's why I
your
have IRL
trouble?
Not using
chem
a
lights.
weapon, it should be unsafe.
MRI and X-ray to find out
I have
the
a bunch of those.
extent
I think I got like
of
6.
what's going on,
Yeah.
and then it will either dictate if I need extreme physio or surgery from there.
Everything looks right on it, actually.
She's-
That's weird.
Hmm.
That's 'cause
Pritch, speaking of physical, I'm waiting for a call from the doctor. So when it
Yes.
comes, I got to take it no matter where we are.
Okay, dokie.
Yeah.
So when it comes, I'm just going to duck and hide.
Yes, one moment, I'm being summoned.
I'll keep an eye on you.
G36.
Yeah, I'm not doing too well today. I woke up throwing my guts up, man, so I'm not feeling all that well.
Oh dear, this is not good, guns.
I do
Nah, it's my liver.
Sledge, do you
Yeah.
intend to drop that magazine?
Using a grip pod.
Yeah, I'm
that's
moving
a
shit
bit
around.
Cringe.
Roger.
Those things. Well, the grip pods feel a bit
Um,
finicky to me. Fragile is the word I'm
So
looking
how's your
for.
week going?
well, it's probably a better idea not to ask.
They're a neat concept.
You working this
but
weekend?
I don't think we're quite there.
I am,
yet.
yes.
Pathetic.
I know
Chris,
it's
is it
terrible.
that
I
bad?
wonder.
All right, President Ron is coming.
and then
What, my
Oh, it's
job?
got the button.
No,
No,
you
he's
said it's
coming
better
into the
not to
game.
have.
Yeah, it's just
somewhere
don't.
in here are the
That's bad,
vehicles
huh?
that need
Oh,
to
yeah.
be
I'm going
capped that
AFK.
we will be using
Roger,
So
you're
if
going
I
for smoke, you
recall,
mean?
The G36 has an
In other
adjustable
words, if Nels was
piston,
standing in front of you, you'd
system
probably have him doing push-ups till
at
you
the
got tired.
front, just above your
Uh,
muzzle. So that's not
No,
quite
you
correct.
kill me.
No, I'm signed off.
The same in a C model. I'm not sure.
This looks like it's. Actually, I think
Right,
this is
I
a
think
K
I've-
model.
Why do I got
It's a
Afghanistan Commando
T36C.
Oh, it is the C model.
patch?
My bad.
Hey, Pritch, do you have that the music with to introduce the U.S. president?
The integrated
Hail to the chief.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's
I can
like
find it.
Yeah, if you can, when Ron comes in, could you play it, please?
The ACOG's amazing.
I will find it immediately.
He's on his way in now. He's in barracks.
Yeah, he's disconnected.
What do you find wrong
I've
with
never
the
had to
ACOG?
carry it.
Do tell. What's wrong with the ACOG?
The
Other than
integrated side is just
He disconnected.
So, Pritch,
way too high in my opinion. And
are
I don't
you
like
ready
it.
for a check ride yet?
It just
Shortly, I fear.
the site picture is a bit
Don't
weird,
fear.
but you get used to it.
Step up and say,
yeah.
sir,
I mean,
yes,
I
sir.
think most of people's problems
Yeah, I
with
would-
it is
yeah.
that the ACOG
Hey, to
Yeah,
be
I-
honest, I've been watching you fly, and you've been doing pretty damn good.
magnified optic that
See?
they
Thank you
very much.
had. So you have a
Yeah,
few
I need to get my ass back behind the
intricacies
rotors and just
that you have to
you know,
work through, like actually
stick
having your
through
head
it.
in the right position.
Yeah, I
Get
think
used to it
I'll
again.
stick to the passenger seat.
Because unlike
Yeah, I think I should be ready to go very shortly.
M36,
I'm
Good.
getting the J, starting to get the
CCO,
J term down.
you can't
but-
just have your head anywhere on
Are
the
you,
rifle. You have to be in the right
Are you
place to get
going
your
through all the
rods
different
correct.
aircraft, I
Your
assume?
IROCs, my bad.
Yes, helicopter-wise at least. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
Cool.
Bulldog.
All right.
Yeah, it was the CH-53 on the weekend,
Uh-huh.
and the new Black Hawks.
Hey, I'm gonna run up to barracks and see what kind of problem Ron's having. Be right
What is
back.
Is Hail to
They're
the
phasing
Chief
out
called
of
something else?
1936. Well,
No,
they
that's
will.
that's
No.
it.
Oh, I can't seem to find it on Amazon
me
Music
look.
anywhere.
A new platform. And there was actually a huge.
Bizarre.
Yeah,
huge
it should be
lawsuit
on there.
because
Give me a
Yeah.
sec.
they
I'll see if
originally
it's.
awarded the contract to Hainel.
HAIL.
To who?
You
Yes.
probably never heard of them.
I
That is because
don't
they're a
think I
small
have.
firm with.
Brother Ron. What's up, Wolf?
Hey man, you right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Is Ron's having a problem?
Don't know. I am.
Why? What's the matter?
NVIDIA GeForce, the new driver.
Oh God, I refuse to update.
Right, let's try this again.
Mine's been sitting there telling me to update now for the past 2 months.
Oh God.
What's it doing?
It's just one monitor. It's fucking.
Oh, it wiped out your one monitor?
Yeah. I think it's right. Hang on.
Yeah, that's it. I think you got to change that in Windows. It's happened to me before.
Yeah, I've done that. It's just fucking having a drama. I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
why.
a pain in the ass doing it. Ron, can you hear me? Okay. If Ron comes back, make sure he's got the latest mod list downloaded.
Roger. Did he try getting in and then he's been hoofed out?
Yeah, he tried coming in. It's coming in and it said he was connecting and disconnecting. So.
He says AFK BRB.
Oh, okay. Hey, Rest.
Yeah.
You sound all happy today.
Yeah, just really tired from work.
Well, sit back, relax, and get ready to kill something.
Happy to.
All right, I'm heading back down there.
Roger.
Your barrel's hot as
I
fuck.
forgot to put that in. Give
Nothing
me a
is gonna
second here.
fly
All right, he's not answering me. He's obviously AFK.
How can I help?
But I told Wolf to make sure he's got the latest mod list.
Let me try the Roger 6.5.
Ah, there you are, Red.
That's it.
I didn't really actually catch that. Say again.
Found it.
He said hey.
Nice.
What you usually
Who?
say.
Who took my hey ho?
Damn it, my coffee's cold again.
Rich?
What?
You trying to take my fucking hey-ho?
Actually, I can just
No.
invite
He
you.
said it to me
for
first.
freaking
Who said it?
like 4 years.
Juan.
Juan?
Hey, Space.
You tried to steal my hey-ho.
It's
Are
always
we all
kind of
running?
difficult to find.
Are we all running as one? Are we all running as one squad
Yeah,
tonight?
yeah.
Red's
Join,
been saying
join
it for
my
years.
join my team. We'll be on 135.
I didn't say it.
This is
I'm
the
going to throw a
American
grenade
way.
at Stu because it'd be
I
fun.
didn't say
No,
it.
it looks like a few
I
more
heard
are
that.
joining, but
Yeah, I noticed it.
For real, you tried to steal my hey-ho.
Actually, Red's been using
yeah,
it
I
for
didn't
years.
see him register either.
Give it
So
a-
Well,
dear.
I trademarked it,
Give
so
it a
it's
chase
mine.
down Rissman and get him
Yeah,
to
yeah.
join.
Hey, yo,
Hey, Rissman.
trademark.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Hydra worry me.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
Specifically this one.
Do it.
Join also Alpha, and we'll be
I
on
licked it.
135.
It's mine.
I've just licked it as well.
What are you, German?
Oh, that means you got to have the lick off.
And make sure to
Yeah.
grab it.
I'll lick you, Rich. I'll make you mine.
Oh, good
You don't
lord.
have to wear it now if you don't like. So you can take both.
Well, if you're not
NVG
busy, I
and
could
gas
do with some
mask. That's going to
assistance.
be for phase 2 gas
Some,
mask.
with some assistance?
Yeah, have you got 5 or 6 slightly psychotic soldiers that I can borrow for the next 6 months?
Do the ones inside my head count?
Yeah, I need help on the gates because it's literally
perfect.
2 of us again.
I'll be there.
Just put an FGen.
'Cause I got
Excellent.
like 4 or 5 voices in my head. Let's do it.
Oh, good lord. Medic.
Anyway.
Which, you know,
My glass
I
is
know
empty, and this
one
is a war
or
crime.
two
Let's
very
fix
odd
this.
Fallschirmjägers or
I might
Panzergrenadiers
be
who
medic,
might
Fritz,
be up
but I'm not a
for a bit of a
psychiatrist.
tussle.
Excellent.
So, Kelso, if you got
Should I
a
refer them
medic
to you?
loadout,
Yes, please
you
send them
can
to
go,
Beachley
As a
Barracks,
counselor,
Chepstow.
though, Stuper,
How can I help you?
you need to
Okay,
find
for
somebody you
color,
can talk to.
green.
Yes.
The
And I need
voices
to
in my
change
head
my
aren't enough.
armband
No.
also, correct?
Oh,
You can
No, I
keep
found
it
that
green.
out.
Actually,
Well,
it makes
shit.
sense.
Because
Yeah,
I hate
okay.
to tell you this, the ones in your head will make it worse.
oh. But they tell me happy things, like I should buy myself more Gundams and get myself ice cream.
Well, that's a good part. But
And
the rest,
only occasionally do they
I
tell
see.
me I should choke out the PFC.
I can do
I
a
might
switch.
agree with them there. I might agree with them there. I'd have to meet the PFC.
Spot on. Alpha.
E2s need to be put in their place.
3s.
Oh,
Constantly.
right, E3. Sorry.
Yeah. Almost forgot my rank structure there.
What am I?
You're an E4.
Brr.
Roger.
No, you're an E1 because it says private PVT.
No, in real life.
No, that would be E2.
Oh, fuck
E1
if I
would be
know.
recruit, wouldn't it?
Okay.
No,
think I'm all
E1
decked out
is
now.
PVT private.
Oh, good.
E2 is PV2
Radio check.
private second class. The E3 is
Mountain Blade.
PFC
Okay,
private
that's one.
first class. E4 is
I'm gonna
specialist.
check in with
Can
Wolfgang.
I have that?
Because in
Yeah,
the
do-
Navy, E1 is a recruit. E2 is
put my antenna.
seaman.
If you go to third person, you'll see what it is.
Then seaman first class, and God, I forget the rest. Been too
I
long.
couldn't say, but my glass is
Ah,
empty and I'm going to fix
Now
that.
I'm more in the conversation. I hate looking over the damn arsenal.
Please.
See,
Wolf,
in
Wolf,
real
Wolf,
life,
this
you
time.
see, Nelson is an E4, which is corporal. I am an E6, sergeant. Right, but I think Stu is a specialist, which is roughly the equivalent of a corporal in the British Army. And the Royal Air Force. Sorry, Nels. Stop trying to stab me with your antenna, you mad Dutch git.
Aww.
Be careful. He might introduce you to a .45.
I have a 556 as well.
It's
so,
one. Are you trying to probe a vacuum?
Yeah, a 5.56 is a .223.
Maybe
So
something
which
will
one did
actually
you?
go into there.
I don't know. I think you're trying to compensate with that antenna.
Vacuum is what we used to use as a euphemism
I agree.
for picking up women in a bar.
Mm.
You could pick somebody's nose with that thing from halfway across the room.
How does
Hey,
mine do it?
Richman, you can go red.
You weren't in the project, Steph. You didn't suffer like I did.
They still.
And there's gonna be an
I'm
opportunity
trying to
for
use
some
to pick up
Overwatch
signs of intelligence.
on the second island.
Round here, you must be
There
mad.
is no intelligent life on this island whatsoever.
Why do you think
Super.
I need this to train?
He's away.
The bunnies.
Nice Ugg boot.
any idea where the where's the
No.
armband?
How's the driving?
Twan,
Armbands.
You really want a 5.56?
how many you got in Hydra tonight?
Needs a gas mask.
2.5 weeks. I've been
currently
working
Which is on
on
the
five.
MVGs.
They do
Okay,
have
thank you.
7.62s in there.
F-16,
Say again?
ICP.
They do have
It's the
7.62s in
glass
there.
symbol, I
And
guess.
still tinkering with my
I haven't got
update.
the glasses in.
No,
In
I'll
fact,
stick with
last
5.6
night
for
was the
tonight. I
first
think.
night that I just
It's at the very top.
did anything.
Place where it's
Yeah.
below.
There's no
backpack.
grenade launchers either, are there?
Say again?
Nothing that
No.
goes bang.
Oh,
Oh, it goes bang good.
I was doing really well with the grenade launcher on Sunday night.
MVGs.
Yeah, you were.
You hit
They're a
me.
lot of fun, though.
I know.
I haven't gone back. I haven't shot you with it yet.
No, you
We were
haven't
in-
shot me. Prick.
I did.
Attention, attention.
I shot
Although
him.
my
Yeah.
favorite is
1 minute
the
behind schedule for
mounted gun,
briefing.
the grenade launcher.
We have MVGs.
Oh,
Come
that
on,
thing is
dude,
so
we
much
know
fun.
that-
Oh yeah.
You know, briefing usually is about 6 or 10 minutes after.
Well, I don't think we are going to have enough to send somebody over to
No.
be with
Twan, how
Red,
many
so I'm
you
going to
got?
see if Hydra does.
Mark 18
Roger.
Elcan,
What do you got? 3?
angled grip.
5.
Yeah,
5?
that's kind
Yeah.
of basic, but okay.
Yeah, we got
It looks
4
like-
so far.
I wish
Yeah.
I could remember. You know how
That's
it is
okay.
when you get old,
Oh,
you
yeah.
start going brain dead.
I know. That's okay.
Looks like Hydra sent one over
Yeah,
tonight.
it's like it's one of the. It's like one
Yeah,
of those,
where's Wolf?
He's
Right
just
there.
behind me
can't remember which one.
on the
Yeah.
far north
Check or
box.
Yeah, it looks
Hey,
like
Wolf?
you guys have to send somebody to be
Yeah,
at Red
go on,
tonight.
I'm listening.
We only got
We only have 4 people tonight. I don't think we're going to be able to send one with Red. Do you have one you can send with Red?
He's got a ton of hobbies.
Does Red have a
Flight
DMR?
sim racing.
No, that's you then, Stoops.
Model railroading.
That's me.
To,
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
do you-
There you go. Guns done.
All right, thank
there
you.
gonna be a
I'll
DMR
cover it
with
next week. Hopefully, we'll have more people. But tonight, Jess is OC, and Joe's not going to be here.
yeah.
Dude, you can be
Wolf,
his
do you
DMR,
know-
but you have to be his medic too.
F1 guy.
Oh.
Yeah, he needs to have a medic / bodyguard is what he needs.
That's not me then, Wolf.
You can't drive a regular car for shit.
Yeah, I
though.
have one
And
in my
grab a bigger
backpack.
backpack and just make sure you got some.
Actually,
on
not in the
you.
backpack.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
not.
He doesn't
I'm
have
not
med
too familiar
perms.
with the whole medic
Like,
thing,
yeah,
unfortunately.
He does everything.
Ah.
There you,
except
there you go.
for
Learning experience.
Very well done.
It sounds like I'm gonna have to help you out with that then
Yeah.
later.
I mean, even if he doesn't know how to medical, at least he can shout at us that he
When
needs medical.
That was
Yeah.
surprised when I got my LASIK.
Very well then.
My landings
You
in
Valhalla.
about
You're big.
200%.
All right, wait, hold on. I might be able to do something. Hold on here a second.
Needed
I'll get
weight
back
in
with
it.
you on it.
It was bitch.
Pritch, do you want to take Hades tonight?
Actually, just a sweet landing.
If not, just say so. It's not a big deal. But
It's all right with you. After the day I've had, mate, I'd rather not.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
It's been another biatch. I seem to be having a lot of it.
All right, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it.
You've got a 5.6,
Alright,
so it is.
just one
uh,
moment.
Oh, Ron's coming in.
I'm
I think Swan and Wolf.
I'm looking to see where he pops up at.
He should pop up over here.
All right. I mean, I already got 20 mags. 3 more, yeah.
We always need more.
Silver
I got family and kids.
It's the
No, it's just a tree over here, guys.
Hydra just to check you all have switches, right?
Huh.
which
Yeah,
it
he's
doesn't
connected.
have a very high,
You mind?
Yeah, he'll be in any second.
but that single surface wing creates a enormous
So we're
amount
gonna
of
use
lift.
boats and later
Oh, no,
here they come.
capture some vehicles.
You can take
What's
off
that
in like
noise? Who's
50
that?
feet.
That's probably my
Just make
roommate.
sure if you're going to make a purchase, especially
Here
in
they come.
ultralight,
Turn him to STFU.
or
Keep it
light
down.
sport,
No offense, but I think you're lagging a bit too much for that.
invest in a
voices
ballistic chute.
in
Oh,
Super's
absolutely.
head again.
I had
It's one of the two.
with a
Getting
Rotax
louder
503
this
on it. It was wonderful.
What
They
happened
played
to the
and
other
did all kinds
There
of.
he is.
It was a
Where?
What happened to the other two?
track
I got out of basic training
with
and
an
they
A-frame
left.
top,
Ron?
and you could do all kinds of positive G stuff, no negatives.
Ran out of ammo.
But a lot of people with not a lot of flying stuff
Yeah, he's right here.
built
Aha!
do silly things like
Hey,
Ron.
we had some
Hola.
Witnessed a couple of fatal
Hey,
accidents.
Bob.
Oh, I've got night vision. Hello.
Not
Hello.
flying ultralight for years.
Hail to the chief, because he has arrived.
Salute the president.
Raining.
Oh, not shoot the president. Salute the president.
Salute him. Don't shoot him. Yeah.
I'll kick his butt.
There you go.
Thank you.
What's up, Ron?
Hello,
Very decent
Rob.
of you. Hiya.
Ducky, hello.
Ron,
Red,
Hello, Mom.
Pritch,
here's a
Guns,
piece of information
Hi.
for you.
Ron, Sledge,
The second
Bulldog,
mast
Wrist,
down
Twan.
also has NVGs.
Thank you, Spritch.
What?
Yep.
The what has who?
You're
Yeah,
gonna need
that
to
worked
cancel it,
excellent.
and the load
No.
didn't come up in the loadout
A
for some
pleasure.
inexplicable
Yeah,
reason.
hello?
Don't mind if you
Oh.
carry NVGs and switch to gas mask when we get to the place, but yeah.
Rez,
So I'm going to need gas mask first or MVGs first?
you notice
NVGs
everybody else
first.
has gas
You can wear the
masks?
gas mask all
Gas
the time.
mask
Gas
has
mask is good.
NVGs. It's
Gas
gas
mask
mask is
has
NVGs.
so
Right. Okay. Cool.
That's very advanced
Not
gas
hit that.
mask.
Very advanced. Right.
Yeah.
Second crate. Somebody said yes.
they're all
any
arsenals, so
arsenal
you
like
can
that.
save a
Okay.
loadout.
Your gas
Yeah,
mask
I
has
should save
NVGs
my
too?
loadout.
See? Make it easy for you.
Pridge, you can't pretend that you've been doing physical jerks all week.
Space.
Very close to.
How was today, or
uh,
don't
You
I
know the
ask?
gas mask has NVGs, right?
Huh?
Yes,
How was today, or don't I ask?
but I don't like to wear the gas mask all the time.
Say again?
Please don't
I
ask.
don't
It's been
blame
one
you.
of those again.
In real life,
look at
I
the
wouldn't
website
wear it
again
all
then,
the
haven't
time
we?
either.
Yes, I have.
But in game, it doesn't bother me.
Yes, it
It's actually really clear.
Where do you want the briefing?
Doesn't have the static like some of the NVGs have.
Space.
All right, Red.
Yes.
How can my
Looks like I'm your medic tonight.
color
For better
keep
or for
changing?
worse.
I've made it
Yeah,
green.
I think that's gonna
Yeah,
be
as soon as
one
I
of
look
these
at numbers, we'll
nights
decide
where
which group
the
we'll run
colors
with,
they
or
don't
if
stick
we'll
for
run
everyone.
independent between the two.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
nothing
What am
sticking
I
for me.
grabbing? An M40.
Done it twice and it just
Guns,
switched back to
Wolf,
green as soon
what's
as
your
I
count
walked over
tonight?
with you guys.
Yeah.
Briefing in 2 minutes, people.
We have 4 in Hades.
Can stay white.
Briefing in 2 minutes, people.
I have
2 minutes.
I have 2 minutes of
in
briefing.
high.
2 minutes of briefing.
Where's
Hey,
Ray gone?
Jess.
Hello.
Yeah, figures 4 in high drive, giving
Plus
you
one
stoops.
MP. Right back.
That's Guns.
Roger.
Who's Ray?
He's not counting.
To try and
Okay,
keep
let's
you
see,
alive,
Guns.
my lord.
Yeah, so
Something can stay in
I'll
yellow.
probably, with my super sidekick,
Everyone's
I'll
gonna
do
get to me for help.
independent, try to stay
They will
between the
figure it out
two
eventually.
maneuver elements, and but I'll flex to whoever's in heaviest contact.
How you been doing, Ron?
You can have your hands full tonight, Stoop.
I don't expect
Things
I don't
getting,
expect
feel
us
a little
having
better
to
for you?
go on trigger
You know what,
until
I'm just
we
taking every day, one at a
pass
time,
phase
my
line
friend,
loud.
just one at a
If you
time.
look at the map.
Oh, I understand.
You
I
know what
definitely
occurred to me?
understand.
Someone say there's a map.
Gundam series
Oh, Nez is
rarely
coming in.
fail to make
How
good
you doing anyway?
soundtracks.
You good?
I'm all right.
Good.
Yeah, that's true.
Just finally
Yeah,
get my
like,
diabetes
Hey, Bulldog.
Gundam
treated
was
and taken care of.
Mobile Suit
Cool,
Gundam
cool.
Wing.
Cool.
I usually
Banger
just make shit up
soundtrack.
as
Tell you,
I
I got
go.
one of those industrial stapler
Gundam
staplers.
Unicorn, my
You know,
fucking favorite out of all of them.
I can staple through 60 sheets
Banger
like nothing.
soundtrack.
Love that.
The funny thing is,
Ron,
when I do that,
Like my
can
my
you
favorite
join
thing
Alpha?
about the newest
hey Ness,
Gundam series, Witch from
There we
Mercury,
go.
Hey, Naz.
very orchestral soundtrack.
And
when
you
I do
can
that, the
go
only,
I
blue.
always love
the
orchestral
only problem is
pieces.
Oh yeah, yeah.
you're more liable to get your
Fucking
finger
banger.
hung up on that staple than you are anything.
Twan, why are you running in
Oh, yeah.
place, man?
It'll slice it right open.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Am I?
Not good.
Just a little bit. You're like jittering around like you got Tourette's.
Yeah.
Shit, can I still say
Right,
that?
let's get to
Sierra?
Jess for briefing.
No, you can't
Sweet.
say that.
Fuck.
Let's go.
Weeping.
Briefing.
Weeping.
Prepare to
To the
be
Praetorium.
demonetized.
Hey,
Weeping.
Hey, who put out the
Hey.
lights?
hey, Red, real quick.
Yeah.
What freak do you want me on?
You can monitor your normal and
Okay.
because I think we'll be within just voice
Fine.
talking back and forth.
Fine.
All right, too easy. I'll keep on 145.
Okay.
Fine.
Briefing.
Mine.
Briefing.
Mine.
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 Briefing.
Yeah, briefing, people.
Oh, briefing.
Yes, briefing. Honestly, you lot. Okay, everyone.
We are live.
We are indeed. We are live on the internet. Please do not swear.
Hello, Internet.
Thank you, Stupar. You could count on you. Right, welcome everybody to this is the second mission in the Rhinestone campaign. First one went pretty well, you'll be pleased to hear. We captured their comms and data buildings, breached their networks, took the Southwest Island, this island, to act as our base of operations, and we successfully started a gang war between the two most dangerous factions that are present in Rhinestone. He's an international crime lord, for those of you who weren't here first time. And he basically, this is his, these islands are his headquarters, and we are here to take him out. He is in custody of Interpol, so we are taking down the rest of his organisation whilst Interpol work on getting information out of him. So, while we were kicking the hornet's nest last time, Interpol began sorting through all the information that they've gained from getting access to their systems. However, we did actually rescue somebody who's caused a bit of a change in our plans, and that person is Technical Sergeant Kenny Johnson. And I'd like you all to meet him because I know some of you didn't get the chance last time, but he's going to basically tell us a little bit about how we ended up here and what we're doing tonight. So, Kenny, over to you.
My God, they killed Kenny.
Thank you. The rumors of my death are greatly exaggerated. My name is Sergeant Johnson. I'm a U.S. Air Force active duty sergeant. My job is in satellite uplinking. A few months ago, my wife and I were kidnapped and brought to this island. I haven't seen her since, but I will tell you this. There's very many others like me on the island that are scientists, some in biology, some are in chemistry, in different other fields of expertise. Their whole job is they've been doing the same thing to them like they did to me. They got loved ones that are being held against their will. I have seen the things that these people are capable of, and they are not joking around. They are holding our families hostage. I have seen my wife numerous times on feeds that they've been using as leverage against us, threatening to inject her with all different types of designer drugs and chemicals and things like that if we don't cooperate. But I have found out my children are safe, so I am happy about that. But I've also been told by your CO that you're going to be helping look for not only my wife but other family members that are being held. I appreciate everything you've done. Also, we have with some of the upper links that they've been giving, they are very nervous and very concerned about the recent attacks on them. But as far as they know, your job is doing well. They think it's an inside job, so whatever you're doing, keep it up. And thank you for taking care of me and helping release everybody else. Thank you again, madam.
You're welcome, sir.
I'm going to go back in now and keep an eye on some of the things that they're doing.
Thank you, sir. Right, so as you just heard, the drugs department here are into rather more than just designer drugs. And this has basically moved them to the top of our hit list. So they operate on a chain of three small islands just to the north of here. Our first job tonight, the same as last week, will be to take out the comms towers to prevent word of our operations getting out. So far, they still don't really know that we're here. They know something's happened because there's been fighting between Talon and Coyote, but they don't know what, and they think it's just an internal thing. So we're hoping to keep that going as long as possible. So our first job remains to take out the comms towers. Right. So The other thing that we need to bear in mind is that I hope you've all picked up your gas masks, because one of the things that the drug group, who are codenamed Mamba, are into is apparently bioweaponry. They've had experiments in it in the past, and there are rumours that they have recently got their hands on some very top tier, very lethal biovectors. So again, this is why we're not taking any explosives or AT. We also need to keep this very, very quiet to take advantage of the surprise for as long as we can. We don't have a huge amount of information about the islands. There's a land bridge between the top island and the middle island, and the middle island and the bottom island. Both have guarded checkpoints. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to get much more specific information because Mamba run their own data network, it would seem. So one of our jobs will be to hopefully find any access points to the data network and hijack those as well. But we've got a few points of interest. We know that Talon, the mercenary group, operate on the top island only. Mamba won't let them on the bottom two islands, so we don't expect anything particularly outrageous on the top island. So clearing that is our first job, because that's where the majority of the comms towers are. There's also one comms tower on the bottom island and one on the mainland that we're planning to hit on the way up. Once we've cleared the top island, we'll move on to the central island and hopefully take out the main test complex there. That appears to be the only place on the central island where there is actually any OPFOR, but we do have to be careful that we don't injure or kill any potential hostages or people that are being held for other nefarious purposes there. We know for a fact that they keep people there to experiment on, which isn't very nice, but it's one of the reasons we're going to hit them. So as soon as we hit the second island, gas mask on, because we don't know what we're going to find. And finally, the bottom island is where we suspect that the big boss is, but we don't know that yet. But Interpol would very much like to take him alive if we can possibly get our hands on him. They also have a couple of barracks there, so we can expect some stiff resistance potentially. We are taking the boats that we used last time to get us up to the top island. And from there, we should be able to steal some vehicles from Talon, which will help us move around a lot more quickly once we've cleared out the airport. So, do we have any questions, gentlemen? Apologies if that was a little confused.
Yes, question.
Chef?
Research building and isolation dome just next to the radio tower. You want us to avoid them?
At first, yes, if possible. Again, they shouldn't be aware that we're coming, so we're just sneaking in. We don't want to kick off any fights because, again, if word gets out, they still have a lot more troops than we do, and we don't want to tip them off that the current events were not down to infighting.
Clear.
Also, don't forget to take any evidence photos that you can of anything interesting or otherwise that you find, because Interpol will want those. Do we have any more questions?
Can we stop on the McDonald's on the way there? I kind of want a Happy Meal.
If you haven't brought one, you ain't getting one.
Oh. Okay.
And you should have brought enough for everybody too.
Who the fuck is playing Halo Guards?
Just an additional admin note, we do not expect to have to go on trigger until vicinity phase line loud. We should try to avoid any engagements until such a time that we are going to, by force, take that airfield.
Yeah, thanks for clarifying, Red. I do apologise if I'm not 100% coherent. I haven't been well this last few days. But yeah, we're sneaking around again until we've disabled the radio towers, and then you can shoot up to your heart's content. Any more questions?
Yeah, I ask a question.
IS?
If I read the map correctly, we can expect to face Talon as well as the drug cartel, right?
Correct, yes. Talon are on present only on the top island. We don't expect to find anything massively interesting regarding Mamba on that top island because they wouldn't allow Talon to operate there otherwise.
Check. Do we have any kind of description for Mamba members?
They are the same. They are dressed very similar to the other bad guys. They just don't have quite the same level of gear that Talon do, but they will look very similar.
Understood.
Just as a reminder to everybody, we are dressed
Hey, Red,
identically to Talon, so hence armbands are important for PID. Any more questions? Okay, if there are no more questions, then your boats await at the harbour.
Jess, I have one.
Yes, Kelso?
Since in NVG we can't really tell what color we're wearing, how about maybe everybody who's in the mission put their masks on? We could probably identify each other from that.
Yeah, I mean, you can identify that we're at least ourselves with the armbands. So, but yes, if you want to put your masks on straight away, you can.
Yeah, that looks like a good idea. Let's do
Hey,
that.
Red.
Yeah, because the armbands are really very difficult to see.
I've just been informed that I
Yeah.
have a 5:30 work
Well,
call tomorrow.
ours are worse
so
than
I don't know
others.
how long I've got with you.
Right.
I just
Okay.
yellow. You can see it
Just
easy.
let me know when you're going to tag out.
Yep.
Okay, if everybody's ready, let's go to the boat. Red line on map will take you there.
Head to the chop.
Let's load up and head out.
Driver, but if we need more, sure.
I've seen things.
Okay, well, we're going to the boats, northwest.
Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion.
Kelso, if you find the time to turn
No
your
problem.
color to green once in a while.
I watch
could
sea
help.
beams glitter in the dark of the 10-house gate.
No worries, I don't expect that to be throughout all the mission.
Guns, you run like an old guy.
It's probably because I'm an old guy.
Me too.
Alpha, we take the boats on the left.
Hotel's got the boats on the right.
And the worst part is I just had a birthday 2 weeks ago.
You got in first.
Bridge in. Nelson.
I was in first.
Guns in.
If you want me to drive, I can.
It's in.
I'll drive.
I'm in.
You
You
fly
want any
us
colors,
everywhere.
Wolfman?
Ron, we're in the left boat.
Let's all go yellow.
We'll go yellow.
I think that's all of us.
Hotel
On your
Alpha will
orders,
be
Red.
ready to move out in 40 seconds.
Roger, hotel standing by.
We just jumped
I
out
just
of the
saw
boat.
somebody fall off the boat.
Nah, they were just changing seats. Ed always shows them jumping out when they're changing seats.
Are you having enough fun yet with your soundboard, Bridge?
I'm just waiting to hear
Bridge, you
stuff
do
from
know
Hogan's
this is
Navy.
not a
Comms
helicopter.
check 6-5 short range.
I'm disappointed.
Leave it, Charlie.
I hear a wolf grim.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're going sneaky now.
Sneaky beaky.
Hello.
Sneaky.
Hey, Gus,
What
can
were
you
you
hear
guys
me?
doing back there?
Yep, I can hear you.
Spartan Alpha all in.
I couldn't sleep last night, so I went on the training.
Copy that,
circuit.
Alpha.
I killed 250 rabbits.
Spartan Hotel all in.
Holy
Okay, gentlemen.
Oh,
move out
someone
of the
just
Does anyone know what
jumped
the
out.
whisper
Hold
said?
on.
Go ahead, move out.
Looks like we got plenty of rabbits stew then
We
for
have
tonight.
Time to shout to the space approximate.
Please tell me Guns isn't driving.
Nope.
No.
I'm sitting in the back.
Good boy.
One and a half kilometers.
They do have NVGs, so
I'll keep the lights off.
You really know how to hold a grudge, huh?
One kilometer. Eyes on radio tower.
Yeah, you might want to check speeds first, Connor.
.500 kilometers.
What?
I said 500 kilometers, so it's only 300 now.
Don't you mean meters?
Meters, yeah.
if it's that far, we'll never get in there tonight.
I updated the route up the hill. We're going to button hook to the left as opposed to the right. Up this little draw at like 10 o'clock.
Hydro go right of red line.
Guns feet dry.
And let's forgive Red for saying route instead of route. Bloody colonials.
Not in the USA, it isn't. Not in the USA, it isn't.
Can we have lasers off, please?
I don't know, you walked all the way up there.
Guns, I'm going far end of this rock outcropping.
Roger that.
Hades, when we get up here near the plateau, shift Hades to the north side of the red line.
Copy. When we get to the top, shift to the north side of the line, of the red line.
Yeah, Roger, I think we're already over it.
Yeah. I'm actually on it, but yeah.
Guns, I'm moving to the east of the rocks here.
Copy.
I take it we're quiet on this one.
Yeah.
We're clear.
Alright, clear to move ahead. Keep moving.
Hey, firm. Going sort of southeast. I'm gonna flank round then.
Roger. Roger.
Looks like you're dead ground to your right, left even.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to come up on the western side of the radio tower.
Roger, understood. A reminder, we are weapons hold, weapons hold.
All heard.
Hades coming up on the tower.
Guns on already started programming.
Roger. Yeah, we're programming now.
30 seconds.
Let's get a 360.
Roger, 30 seconds.
Hey, firm. I've got south.
Roger, I got northwest.
Now southeast.
We have the tower.
Okay, we can feed it straight down the mountain back to the boat.
Guns.
Yeah.
254.
254.
On the move.
Eyes on boat bearing 253.
Is that an enemy boat or is that Alpha?
No, it's DMR with red. He's reported our boat.
Have him shot.
Someone's still got a laser on.
Is it humming to itself?
Yes, it is.
He's probably alright. Probably. John, should we give you an old coal shovel?
Say again?
Like an old coal shovel so you can slide down that thing?
Yeah, I don't understand why I'm going downhill and I'm going slower. That just makes totally no sense at all.
Old legs?
I should be able to roll down the hill faster than this.
True. Me and Red were talking about, you know, cardboard,
Guns in.
toboggan, something. Rich in.
Bits in.
What's the last one? Oh, one more.
Stoops up.
Oh, Stoop.
Hades all in.
Roger, let's go ahead, back us out, get back on red line. Barton Alpha, this is Hotel. We are feet wet en route.
Make it look like you're keeping a distance, but don't make it look like you're keeping a distance.
Act natural. Yeah.
Try blend in.
I don't know, just fly casual.
It's an older code, but it checks out.
I was about to release them, sir.
Okay, when we bypass the lighthouse, everybody smile away.
Remember, boys, cute and cuddly.
Copy that, thank you, Alpha.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Negative.
Smile away. Not like they can see me smile under this.
Why does everybody go to the front of the boat? Do I smell? Fine.
No, I got tired of looking out the aft end of the boat.
Oh, roger. Plus 10 cool points for using naval terminology.
Yeah, most of us would probably be more likely to flip them off than the wave.
2.5 kilometers to our objective.
Ahoy there!
Copy that, thank you.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
That is the...
Just shy of a mile.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mile.
Actually, 1 kilometer is about 2/3 of a mile.
Yeah, about 2/3. Metric mile is 1,500 meters.
Only 16 furlongs to go, people.
What about a French mile? Do they wear less clothing?
It could be worse. I could have made you swim this.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, we just realized that Bitsa needs to do more cardio, so...
Reg would have loved to swim.
Yeah, he loves swimming.
I didn't get as much septic
Roger,
from
see.
hearing of my combat pace.
Wide in the cheap seats, please.
Where's Alpha
I
at?
wonder where we had any
I'm
expensive
stood right next
seats.
to you.
Alpha, right. Up really behind us.
So how'd you get in our boat if you're with Alpha?
And ladies and gentlemen, if you look to the left side, you can see the Talon QRF base. It is now possible to take a photo.
Please do not use a flash.
Yeah, it's not recommended to do that.
Are we allowed to pew pew?
Right, people, hands, feet, and other appendages inside the vehicle.
No, if you want to put your hand outside the rail, I promise you I will get tight to something to make sure it's painful.
Thanks, Brian. Is this a pew pew island, or is it still...
This is still weapons hold.
Eyes on tower, 400 meters to our left.
Are we that far ahead of Alpha?
Yep.
You're there yet?
Are we going to wait for Alpha?
Negative.
Fuck Alpha, we're wrong.
Yep, this is fire only if fired upon, boys.
Peak wet.
Well, that can be arranged.
I'd go
left
of lines time.
I got out and stood on someone's head so it didn't know that my armor didn't know what to do.
Alright, Hades, take the right side of the line.
Hey, firm, right side on.
Look at here, Alpha behind us. That's on the tower.
Eyes on 2 enemy at base of tower.
Roger, we'll try to avoid engaging
I got eyes
unless we
on
absolutely have
enemy
to.
forces bearing
I don't-
Yeah, that's going
328.
to be an absolute. We have to, I think. Suggest we go around to the left and get them from behind.
Looks
Roger,
two
we'll
persons.
take them from the rear.
And
I'm ready to hit the one on the left.
Red, you want us to try to hit them with silenced weapons? Maybe we can get away with it? The pistols that we got, or at least some of us have, are completely silent.
45 mean guns
Red
are
line's
carrying are
updated.
silent.
Yeah, Red, the 45s that me and Sledge and a few others have are completely silent. Do you want us to try to take those guards out with that?
Yeah, if we can get in close enough, we'll avoid if we can. I just don't want to start shooting and possibly draw fire.
Ticket can get around.
Yeah, I think if we maneuver, we can send one down to flip the tower while everybody else provides security. But once we have eyes on, we'll be able to better judge.
Do you want
stay in
Hades
a
to
cover
keep...
position?
Stand by. Do you want Hades to keep advancing along this line? Because we're going to run into these guys if we do.
I got guards
I don't
hidden in
see
the
any
field.
other guys out there.
Two more
Guards hidden in the
northwest
field.
side.
Guards hidden in the field. One's moving. Left to right.
Did you copy two more northwest?
I just try to make it to the
Copy
foliage, guys.
West, northwest.
One moving patrol from west to east.
Yeah, Roger, we got one guy back behind the back of the building.
Guns FYI, there's a roving patrol around the rear of the building. I've just seen him through the window.
My paws due north.
Yeah, Roger. Just shots.
Okay, shots fired, engage. Who's the closest one to the tower? Have them move in and flip the tower.
Twan's the closest.
Okay, we don't need everybody down there. Just cover Twan, let them flip the tower, get ready to move out.
Sniper on the roof.
I got eyes on Wiz.
Twan, you have to flip the tower. Twan, you gotta flip the tower. Tower's, control tower is clear.
Spartan Hotel tower flipped, en route, Charlie Mike. Okay, let's get everybody consolidated up, head off for the red line. Hydra on the right, Hades on the left.
Hades on me.
FM closing in.
On you.
Okay, let's move up.
Right behind you, bud.
We're taking the left side.
A firm left side. I'm at the rear catching up. I was Overwatch.
Not a problem.
And keeping an eye on Spartan.
Yeah, Red, that was Stupar with the that set all that off with a laser. He apologises. He didn't know that they had NVGs.
Roger, understood.
Guns Alpha's almost to that next tower.
The one directly ahead of us?
Yep.
Yeah, I believe we're done with the towers. Alpha will be taking care of the rest of the towers.
Right.
We're moving to the airfield.
Roger that.
We should be done with the towers. We'll be moving to the airfield.
Hydra soft cleared buildings.
Copy.
Yeah, we've got another elevation to climb towards the next tower on the hill at about 305.
Yeah,
Bridge and
Roger, we
Spartan
should be
rejoin.
going in the saddle between the hilltop. We're not going up to that tower.
All heard, thank you.
that's Alpha's tower.
That looks clear.
Good spacing,
Road
ADs.
clear. Let's cross.
Intel update, there's patrol boats down in the bay, so we're going to try to make sure we stay well away from being able to be spotted from down there.
Pritchard's Cross taking 5 from somewhere.
Copy.
You say you were taking 5,
let's get everybody up toward the road where it's going to be a
Yeah, I got a
little easier
round
to move.
pinged past me.
Yeah, that's probably from
I just heard a big boom boom.
Yeah, that's probably just a round coming from the tower.
Yeah, it was like a whiz crack and the...
Yeah, that was probably one of just a stray round coming from the tower because Alpha's up there.
Hey, Ben.
Okay, was not Alpha, so don't really know what it was that caused that noise. Just continue to be vigilant.
Somebody obviously had the vegetable biryani.
Somebody put a little too much starch in somebody's underwear.
Yeah, one of my guys reported that it came from the direction of the Talon QRF base.
Copy.
That was a good chance of the enemy just being stupid and shooting off a round.
Patrol. Enemy patrol. 330 right in front.
I've got lasers to our rear.
AFM seen. Singleton.
There's 2 of them.
Yeah, 2 enemy down.
Guns is engaging 2 people with lasers southeast.
Okay, let's Charlie Mike.
Copy.
Try to keep everybody up here on the higher ground, cutting across to that rock. That way we don't go all the way down and have to climb up again.
Target's down.
Rogers, Hades still, alright, targets are now down.
Hydra's doing 340, moving on. Hades, are you okay back there?
Yeah, roger that. We just took care of the last ones. We're moving up now.
You want me to keep up with Red?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've kind of gone right up, away from the line because of this, how steep the slope is.
Roger, I see it. Okay, our bridge crossing's been reported clear. Let's beat feet to it.
Who picked this route? A
Copy.
mountain goat?
I have to agree, I got eyes on it.
Say again, Jeff?
Yeah, Hydra, we're a little bit right just to maintain the elevation. But yeah, we've got good eyes down on that crossing.
Help us across
Roger, scene.
Twan reports moving other side of the river.
Help us across the river now.
Yeah, most possibly Alpha. Alpha's across.
Got eyes on 2 of their guys.
Yeah, confirmed Alpha. I'm just going to use a silenced pistol to shoot a light out.
Roger.
And you're good to go.
Thanks.
Okay, that light's not gonna let you shoot it out.
Yeah, I see.
Duns, you good?
Yep, I'm good. How about you?
Dan was a little low, keeping up with red.
Yeah. Actually, my
Guns, I'm gonna
stamina
go
hasn't
slightly
moved,
left.
but I'm kind of lightweight.
Yeah. I'm actually building it up as long as I'm not sprinting to keep up with the red.
Guns,
Yeah.
I'm left side of road defilade.
Roger, same here. Yeah, I see you and Nels.
Where the hell are they at?
Right behind us.
Oh, they're hiding in the bushes.
Yeah, they were down a little further in the defilade.
Pritch.
Yep.
Is there a reason you and Nels are hiding in the bushes?
Yeah, I have a natural aversion to 5.56.
Brings them out in holes.
That's a sensible caution.
Yeah, I thought they would.
We've got buildings left.
Yeah, White House, its light so bright, shines through the trees like daylight.
Hydra, just generally, I thought I just saw a laser flash behind the trees ahead of us.
coming off the left.
Ooh. Airfield in sight.
Hydra's approaching phase line.
Roger, stand by.
Alright, don't advance any further.
Crossing phase line.
AFM hold.
Eyes on one person at
Crossing
335.
Roger, PID, move into sectors and eliminate your targets. Hotel Element's going to try to stay center sector, vicinity center of the runway.
Send for Spartan.
Could I get medic burns?
Guns, do you want us to swing to that little hut that's about 295?
Stand by.
AFM hold.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna head there also.
Hey, Guns.
Roger that.
Yeah.
Nelson.
We got a barracks
On you.
292 over that hill. According to map.
Yeah, can't see it from here, but okay. Pritch, be careful at 292.
Are we loud at this point? Over.
It is. There's a barracks. You can't
Roger,
see it, but
we
it's
are
right on the other side of
beyond
that
phase
hill.
line loud. You are allowed to. Weapons.
That's why the good Lord gave us fully automatic.
Exactly. Okay, I'm moving up to
For
join
one
you
shot.
guys.
Hut clear.
Copied.
I'm established red line.
I'm just heading to the fire station.
Roger. Go ahead and move when you're ready.
AFM.
I'll catch up.
Hades, I've got two guys on the ridge line, 299 my position, running down toward the airfield now.
Yeah, seen. I've got eyes on.
Copy, seen.
Figures 3 now.
Hydra's going wet.
Yeah, that number is now 3.
Roger.
Red.
Yeah,
Roger.
They're moving north, Guns. They haven't seen us.
I'm swinging left slightly.
Pritch, there's also one at 330.
I got
Roger.
4. Do you want to take the left 2? I'll take the right 2.
AFM, engage. Are we clear to engage?
Clear to engage.
Fire.
Got 4 more.
Magazine. Target's down. Advancing. One up.
He's down.
Thank you.
Guns are going west.
Just buy me a beer at some point.
AFM.
Hey, Guns, it looks like those guys are down. You should have clear movement to that.
Okay, I've got eyes
high
on
ground.
helicopters bearing
Copy,
014.
we're moving there now.
Roger, eyes on.
Climbing the high ground.
Alright, Obi-Wan.
Contacts west.
Alright, we're gonna hit that barracks as soon as we come over these hills.
Roger.
Yeah, contacts on the hill.
I am atop hill 4-3.
Contact down. Yeah, the contact on the
Okay,
back
we
side
have
of that hill.
vehicles inside the compound. We have 4 vehicles. Look like taking fire.
Target is down.
I got 2 guys in front of me. Down.
One of them fucking appeared right in front of me and I thought it was Sledge.
Yeah, I'm hit doing medical.
I'm further to your west.
Hit.
Actually, I'm coming up in your 6 now.
Roger. I'm gonna need to tickle.
Coming to you.
Guns, Pritch, I have 4 times man 6-ton trucks in compound.
Copy that, I already called him in.
Hey, firm.
Oh, crap.
Just in case we need it.
Hey, Jess?
Yes, sir?
Since
Guns,
you're
we're
not
moving
here,
into
is there
the,
any chance
compound,
you can get Nez to give me med perms?
Copy.
Guns, are you working?
As I'm,
Got eyes on shitloads of
Hades
vehicles
on
in
top
my
of medic,
small
could you give
compound.
Guns med perms?
Thank you.
Roger, just mark the map, summarize what's there, and
Go for guns.
continue to clear
Green?
that particular area.
Yeah, I'm green.
I'm gonna breach the gate.
Actually, I'm blue, but I'm good.
Actually, Sledge is a medic, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, as a matter of fact.
Okay, so Nez says no, you got to go to him.
Yeah, sorry. I forgot he was medic.
Yeah, I forgot it was medic. Well done, Alpha.
I'm with Nels. We're knocking doors. Roof's clear.
Are you guys inside by the barracks?
We're in the barrack coming out.
Copy, I'm coming in now.
First barrack on your left's clear.
Be advised, Alpha's moving into the area that should be the vehicles we're going to claim. Hotel Actual moving in toward the tower.
Okay, we're clear.
Yeah, I heard Alpha just tried to engage my guys again.
On your 6, Fridge.
Thank you, sir.
Shitloads of ammo in my location.
All clear.
Beach is clear.
Copy, mark it on the map. We may come back for
building's
boom
clear.
boom.
Marked.
Marked.
Mine.
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 Briefing.
Will you stop, damn it?
Are we taking these trucks or are we blowing them?
Yeah, no, we're taking these. These are now captured vehicles.
Packing you. Quit moving. Guns, I'm gonna shoot you myself, damn it. Stop.
I didn't know you were packing me.
7 seconds.
Thank you.
Reminder, there are still civilians in the area. PID before engaging.
Thank you, sir. Hotel Hades.
Hotel?
We are in possession of 4 vehicles. 2.5-ton trucks look like.
They're unenterable.
Hey guys, check the bodies to make sure there's no intel.
Roger, just mark on the map and continue to clear through the area.
Roger.
Laser ahead. I'm Oscar Mike to the northwest east.
There was a body here, but the only thing I got left is guns sticking out of the ground.
I got a shack.
The vehicle's marked on map.
Pritch already cleared it.
No, I'm up rise. I'm just to
Oh,
your
I didn't see that one.
northeast.
Hotel Actual in the control tower. We got tracers coming out of Hydra sector.
The clear, Pritch?
Yeah, I'm on Hill 26 overlooking another airfield.
No, you're looking over our airfield. You're just on another hill.
Yeah, guns. I've got 2 little birds outside a hangar and 2 Hueys with a lot of people hanging around them.
Copy that. Let me call it up.
Yeah, I got Alpha. It's Alpha. Getting Alpha. Space is at one of the little birds
that's Alpha?
now. Affirmative.
That's the bonus having a 4-time scope.
I got a laser 099 east.
Yeah, it's in town.
Yeah, I've seen it for a second.
Red called it out.
Behind the building, directly in front of us.
Yeah, there's movement in the tower as well. Top floor.
That's Red Reese.
That's red, yeah.
Yeah, seen.
Who's that with the laser on at the bottom of the tower?
I don't know, but they're being shot at. Should we help?
Whoever is at the bottom of the tower just got shot with the laser on.
They're bad guys. They're bad guys. If they've got a laser on, kill them. They're bad guys. Advisory. Friendly. Do not turn your lasers on.
Copy. Red, the guys were in the tower on the ground floor and the second floor coming up. You got more on the ground floor. We're trying to take them out.
Did he take himself up into the tower like a maniac?
Oh, who? Red? They're up top of the tower, yeah.
Yeah.
Blended in.
And he's got troops infiltrating that tower trying to get up there.
Well, that didn't work.
Do you see him? I don't see him. Oh.
Whoa.
Guns is down. Pritch is down.
Guns respawned.
Before you accuse Alpha of engaging Hotel, let's make sure it's not baddies. We got baddies
It's
in our
Alpha.
mix.
I got him in my sights.
Yeah, that was some pretty accurate shooting. Yeah, that was some pretty accurate shooting. I mean, I got one round missed me and the other one got me right in the head.
Where are guns? We got.
Oh yeah, we got a nice run ahead of us.
Don't tempt me.
Oh, that's good. Thank you.
That's guns. I'm not being funny, but that's fucking 3, maybe 4 missions on the bounce now that Alpha have fucking lit me up.
Yeah, well, you weren't the only one got lit up.
No, I know, but it's as in this. That's like 3 or 4 missions now. Every single fucking Tuesday, I've been shot by Alpha.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, they never saw me. And I was sitting right next to Jess.
Well, I was crawling over to you to try and drag Pritch out of the way after guns.
I see people walking around. I got no idea whether they're friendly or not.
You gotta switch to a 4-time scope guns. Jesus.
Yeah, there's one there at the back by that bunker.
Yeah, well, there's 2 more in front of them.
Seconds.
Behind that building
Hydra,
at
this is
7-7.
hotel status.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a couple of respawns. One without a respawn back in with a prime. We're just going through these buildings here and just dealing with ones and twosies, but nothing too major. Over.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roger. As soon as you can, start working in toward the control tower facility.
Collapse on the vehicle hangars.
Hotel Hades.
Mount up.
Spartan old girl.
Hotel elements. With expedite movement to tower to move to vehicle hangar. We're going to be mounting up and moving
everybody, let's move
on
to
the
the
next
tower.
phase of the mission.
I thought we were using these trucks over here.
Again.
I have no idea. He said to move to the tower. Hades moving into the tower.
I was talking to Des at the time, so I'm not entirely sure the sequence of events.
We were shooting guys below red.
We're moving to the vehicle hangars.
We were shooting guys below red.
Same for Spartan. One moment.
Hades, Hydra, eyes on. See you coming across. I'm just outside the tower.
Hey, Pritch.
Eyes on your end.
Yes, dear.
Are you sure that was Alpha that lit us up, or was it Hydra?
Somebody friendly lit us up. I'm sure that.
I'm just heading west towards the control tower. All four of us.
Roger, waiting for you to come into my line of contact. Roger, eyes on.
No, where's my Spartan mobile?
Yeah, Sledge said it was. He said it was Alpha.
Yeah, when we heard the first shot go off inside, is when we opened fire on them.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't know whether it was Alpha or Hydra that shot us,
clear
but
to my location. We're going to move up here to the hangar and grab our vehicles.
I needed saving more than
Okay,
Red.
let's get over here and grab our Vicks.
Ready on you.
good?
Stoops up.
Guns Pritch interrogative. Which ones are our trucks?
Standby. Which one is Hades, Red?
Don't know yet.
Don't know yet. Hold on.
You're
always welcome to ride with me.
Do we all fit in this one, or are we taking
Let's
two?
take these Humvees here to the left.
Okay, we got Humvees to the left.
What do you want me doing? On the gun or on the...
Oh no, we can hang on.
Get on the gun.
Actually, put Nels on the gun. He's better on that.
Alright. Pritch, you driving?
On the gun.
You like the gun. Don't make it sound like you don't.
It's such hard work, you know?
Holy shit, this
I'll
looks
jump on the
cool,
rear
by the
gun,
way.
okay?
No, I'm staying like this.
Guns for all.
Oh, no,
I'm
no,
really
Guns
in the
is in
front
here.
there.
Yeah, I'm a passenger.
Yeah, you have to.
So who's our driver?
Space again.
Rank does have its privileges.
Yeah, Ristman, try
Nobody on
not
the main
to scrape us on the walls.
Okay, just somebody point in the general direction.
Hades loaded, ready to go.
Red, why don't you jump in the back seat, passenger?
Probably better get in that other vehicle that has it clear straight out.
Anyone gonna take the main gun? Okay, the main gun.
How dangerous.
Wait, no one is taking the main gun?
Spartan Hotel.
I could inflict a lot of revenge here.
Yeah, I will do the first time.
Yeah, you got a 50 and a 240, so if you need a higher rate of fire, you can switch to the 240.
Okay, I will.
Roger, understood. What do you mean by spare vehicles?
Hey, Red, we got Twan at the back in a spare truck.
Yeah, Roger. Have them ditch the spare truck and ride along with the squad.
Yeah, give us a minute.
Hotel Alpha,
Taking
let us know when you're ready.
Spartan Hotel taking care of it. Do we have a route? Route.
Trees
You know,
for route.
that thing that keeps trees from falling down.
That's the one. I'll have you colonials speaking proper England.
You don't say reroute it, do you?
Copy, suggest we just follow
Red, where are you?
backtrack where we came from, so we cross where we already crossed.
He's in with us. Roger, yeah, I just wondered where he was. Because I've got Stoops driving me for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, heading out. Let's head out.
The vehicle I'm in will be middle, and then the one with the flag on it will be last. Oh, look, they all have flags on. I wonder what color they are.
Green. Black, actually.
Yeah, black pretty much. I can't see a
According
thing.
to my NVGs, they're green, but everything's green.
Yeah, I took my MVGs off and then everything's black.
Ah, okay.
Fucking Alpha have shot off.
Oh, flashlight. What I did.
Let him go.
Alpha
They're not
always
that
shoots
far
out,
ahead.
Rich.
I was waiting for the whoosh of an incoming RPG then.
Isn't that usually what gets Alpha?
Yeah, I watched as their Humvee flips. Are there any road signs?
No, I haven't seen any.
Trees it is then.
Oh God, no.
Hey, Red, could you tell Hydra to stay a little further back?
Hydra, you want to make sure you keep a little bit of distance.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Skipper has
Spartan
been known
Hotel,
for
you may want to keep a little
bit of
bit
a
more
lag.
distance behind that vehicle.
Running over rabbits doesn't do anything, Fridge.
I know.
It's the thought that counts.
Didn't I land on a rabbit the other day?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, and it hopped away from you.
You put the main wheel right on top of it.
Crossing. You know, back in my day, we used to duct tape, 100-mile-an-hour tape claymores to the fenders.
That'll help the rabbits.
Yeah.
Definitely know where their den is. Usually ends up in a great big hole.
So, Red, what is our destination right now?
I have no idea.
Milton Keynes.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
I had requested the route or route, but it was not marked.
Yeah, I just noticed all the marks are gone.
I understand we're going to a bridge-ish
Big
thing.
guns.
Yeah.
Is that the reason why mine is but to do or die?
Yeah, but I just would like to know where I'm about to die.
Yeah, because it's not Hobgoblin. I mean, we need
Definitely
to
not
know.
a Hobgoblin. It's very bright in this next town.
No, not even close to Hobgoblin.
I don't like this.
Me and Nels are about to go blind.
I just turned my MVGs off.
I took my MVGs off until getting
I
out of
did,
town.
because then I can't see what's on the roof.
Sorry, they stopped dead.
Understand, contact front.
Shoot them then.
This one?
I can't see a damn thing.
I've not got an angle on this at all.
No, they're not dismounting in front of us. They're moving ahead.
Took a bush out.
Hotel, Roger.
And it collapsed with a muddy thud.
It was in the way.
Continue. So if Alpha goes into contact, we'll flex either left or right get about 50 to 100 meters away from the road, and we'll try to butt hook and get a flank position.
Roger.
On contact, on Alpha contact, hotel will button hook, will flex right or left depending on the terrain, 50 to 100 meters away from the road, maneuver to get flank on the engagement that's holding Alpha.
Rich,
Yes.
do you ever just pick one side of the road?
No. Give them.
Looks to be bodies in the road.
Yes, seen.
We got bodies in the road.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, Alpha came up this way, man.
And he just ran them over.
Actually, no, we came across this way. This is where we killed him.
I wasn't seeing things then, was I?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Hotel Roger.
No, it's, I think that was one of the guys that shot in the head.
Yeah, I think those were the bodies that Hades and us dropped earlier.
Yeah, Roger.
Guess what I spotted?
What?
Flares southwest.
Illumination.
Flares southwest.
Yeah, seen.
You were going for that sign, weren't you, Bridge?
Yes.
Got the second one too.
That's skill.
QRF base is right up the hill.
I'm assuming I'm following him.
Yeah, Roger.
Looks like we're heading down to that other QRF base.
It should be. Is there a big bridge down there somewhere? Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Whoa, Jesus Christ.
Pull up to the left. To the left. Behind the buildings.
Get the vehicles on the west side of the building.
Turn left. Turn left. Get behind the building.
Stop. Stop.
All right, dismount, everyone.
Vehicles are safe. What do you want us to do?
Okay, I'm not seeing anything coming up behind us. Let's focus on what's in front of us.
Is that a bad guy or is that a friendly?
But it must be one hell of a helmet.
Holding.
Spartan Hotel currently doing rear action, preventing the bad guys from coming up behind us.
Hydra,
We'll be moving
Hades
down
wagon,
to join you in
watch
just
your southwest. Not sure if that's Alpha or an enemy patroller.
Yeah, that's Alpha. That's Alpha.
Hey, once we clear what's behind us, let's go ahead and join Alpha. Bring the vehicle up because it's got the big boom boom.
Hey, firm.
Yeah, Hydra engaged 1 times enemy at QRF base in the south. Yeah, Hydra's engaging
Chuck's coming in from the little compound here.
Yeah, I'm just going to get some rounds in there in a second.
Coming down. Watch it. Might have hostages here, remember.
Alright, Hades, let's move in.
Hey, firm vehicles on your 6.
Right, you can knock the hole open here.
Okay, Hydra's got high ground, looking south, no eyes on any
out of the
enemy.
way.
Go, Nels.
Got vehicles.
Enemy into the building on the right.
Trying to get out.
We just got lightning struck.
Who got lightning struck?
I don't know, it just appeared. That's
Okay,
what that big.
let's get loaded up. Everybody load up on your vehicles. Let's move and join Alpha.
Mike is ready.
What the hell was that for?
Why are we getting Zeused?
We're taking shots from, I can't tell, like the vicinity of that high rise.
Are we moving?
Yeah, go ahead, move and join Alpha.
Guns are packing.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Guns, you jumping in or are you on foot?
Right now I'm getting medical.
Yeah, Hydra's engaging north. There's a QRF base up there.
Yeah, Roger.
I'll
we
go
were
on
taking
foot.
Fire from there. Let's. Okay, you know what? Let's just handle what's here.
Roger.
Cross the
let's
bridge.
move.
Hotel Elements, cross the bridge.
Yeah, no, just move. Come with me.
Copied.
Let's expedite movement across the bridge. Make sure we didn't leave anybody behind.
Hades Actual, you catching up?
Yeah, if you got
where are you?
Down by the bridge.
Copy.
We're coming.
Hey, hop in, get a ride.
Oh, we gotta
Thank
go.
you, Wits.
Guns, you coming?
Oh, I'm pointing the other gun in your face.
Yep.
Yeah, he was smart. He got a ride.
Roll.
Why the fuck are we getting Zeus?
Yeah, we need to expedite our movement to catch up with Alpha. Alpha Hotel on the way, expediting our movement.
Yeah, why did Zeus zap us twice?
I have no clue.
Right, where do we want to go?
I have no idea. You know, this isn't part of, you know, I don't have a plan for this part.
Shots left.
Alright. It's getting past my bedtime. Scoop is signing off. Good night, everybody.
See you later, Stu.
Have a good one, Stu.
Yeah, move your vehicles in to get the gun to provide fire on the compound.
Yeah, move up.
Yeah, I've got no.
Stay on the high ground and just shoot in.
Yeah, just stay here. I'm gonna get out.
I'll move round to the left.
Yeah, Hydra's going to stay where it is. We've got flashlights engaging with the 2 guns.
How's that?
Flashlights on the bridge.
Yeah, that's fine. We got flashlights. Shoot them.
Hey, we've got Alpha starting to breach the buildings. Make sure you have eyes on. Don't engage them. Hotel Elements, if you can, go ahead and move to the north side of the road. The north side of the road.
Copy that. Okay, Hades, let's move to the north side of the road.
Copy, I'm moving.
Guns, do you want me to push up on that bridge?
Negative. Just also be careful. Alpha's in the village. They're going through the building, so PID.
Ron's under fire. He's at the bridge.
Copy, I'm moving up.
Hey, firm gun truck moving up.
West side of the bridge.
Where are you, Sledge?
I'm right next to the truck.
Alright, when you get up to me, if you can, when you get a chance, I need some medic glove.
Hotel Actual crossing the bridge. Give me some people to help secure the far side.
Alright, Hades, go with Red and secure the other side of the bridge.
Moving.
Yeah, Hydra on right. They're right behind you.
Be green. Roger.
Thank you.
If we got a vehicle right here to the left.
Enemy contact.
Yeah, keep the road clear. Make sure everybody can cross.
3 times enemy, 310. Left side of the river, down by the river.
Good rounds, good rounds. Hydra's gonna move left.
Gun reloading.
Copy.
Enemy by the river, down.
Hydra main gun reloading.
Guns, we are left side of the road.
Copy.
Go ahead, red line on map, maneuver to it. We're going to push in, but do not breach with the vehicle.
Hey, firm.
Yeah, pick me up, Rich.
Roger, I'm holding. On your left.
Stand by, right there.
Hotel
I'll be there.
Actual moving up to the wall.
Thank you.
Hotel Hydra mass bodies in front of us. My location. Red line them up. Yeah, mass cars of.
Who's that in front of us?
Lots and lots of skelly bones.
That's red.
Figures.
Yeah, Roger. I took one photo. I'll maneuver for a second one. Definitely evidence of something nasty going on here.
All right, I'm gonna get out.
I'm just gonna go to the west side.
Yeah, Guns, do you want us to dismount here?
Yeah, go ahead, dismount here. The gunners I want staying on.
No, 259.
Just for your advice, Guns, I haven't got a angle on anything yet.
Roger. Go ahead, Pritch, and maneuver around and keep support us with that gun.
Roger. A lot of targets in there.
Hey, go ahead, and with your vehicle, very gently make a hole in the fence, and then very gently see if you can knock over the wall.
Yeah, hey, be careful. There's shitloads of enemy in there.
Does he not know who the gunner is?
Careful, there's one on your left.
Yeah, drive forward.
Pritch, how did you get in there without knocking the wall down, or without knocking this fence down?
Yeah, really
I have
funny.
no idea.
The Humvee drove through the fence, but they were able to knock down the wall. Back that vehicle up, see if it'll knock the screen down.
No, you have to.
Oh, you ran me over!
Hydra's at the main entrance.
Oh, no.
It's literally just here, chaps. Come round.
Hydra's engaging enemy at the main entrance, just outside of the camp.
Sorry!
I got run over again. Hey, Sledge.
Taking care of your legs.
Sledge, I got run over. I need you.
Got through one guy and ended up shooting around.
Yeah, Hydra's at the main entrance. We're just engaging there's about a section strength out here. We're just using the vehicle engine.
I got ammo, coke, I got all kinds
Roger,
of stuff.
understood. Turning guns, he just got run it over.
Who did?
Me. I got run over.
By me.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, guys, I'm going to give you some blood.
Hey guys, we got all kinds of stuff in these bunkers.
Yeah, Sledge, the boss needs you. He's down because I flattened him with a Humvee.
Yeah, as soon as I dig my head out of the ground here, I'll take a look.
Where you at?
Outside.
Who deployed smoke?
And I'm all fixed now. You should have seen me before.
I actually shot the president. I literally shot through a guy and hit Alpha and saw Ron drop. I was like, motherfucker. And now I can't find the guy I shot. I was going to check him for intel.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
It's okay, Rich.
Charge him.
And that way, Alpha, you can ensure that the interior's clear.
Hey, this
Hotel, go ahead, withdraw to the exterior of the compound so Alpha's the only one inside.
Truck. Or in the truck.
I'm
yeah,
in the
everybody
truck.
because I can't see a fucking thing through this smoke.
Yeah, that's why I'll stay over here till you get out, and then I'll come to you.
Yeah, there you go. Now the fence falls over.
Yeah, now it does. Stupid armor.
Hotel, on me, let's sweep through these two-story buildings.
Copy that.
West side of compound.
Roger that.
And I just saw a bad guy was trying to low crawl up and get us.
I'll park it on this corner of the building and then dismount.
Roger.
On your 6, Red.
You know I could clear it from the outside.
I'm just gonna flip to the second one.
Copy. Bodies in the courtyard, so careful.
The right side clear. Left side clear.
26 red.
Holding ground floor.
Going up to the roof.
Building clear.
Roof is clean.
Second building, ground floor clear.
Roger. Check the upper, please.
On it. Two contacts west, gun is engaging.
Contacts trying up the slope.
They're crossing the river. I'm going to get back in the gun.
Tower.
Roger.
Contacts are coming from across the river.
That was a grenade coming in. Hades gun truck up.
Got someone from the balcony of the barracks here.
Copy. Right now it looks pretty clear from
Yeah,
the other
let's
side
get a
of the river.
vehicle out here so they can overwatch from the water. Keep an eye on that main bridge over there.
Copied.
Yeah, overwatching the river.
Yeah, hotel, Hydra.
Hotel.
Yeah, good eyes. Other side of bridge, entrenchments, no, but not occupied, and it looks pretty clear on the far bank.
Roger.
In between the trees, around about 280, 3 guys engaging. Watch tracer. Yeah, guys, 1 down.
Yeah, Roger, we just had a couple of bad guys pop in from the area we cleared, so keep eyes out.
Yeah, Roger, watch tracers, we've just got eyes on the 2 or 3
Gun reloading.
individuals.
Target suppressed.
Bet he's a bit depressed as well.
Guns, where are you?
I'm sitting right by the river here.
Guns, contact 146 down.
Yeah, I'm overlooking the bridge.
Hey, Fern, we're down on the road.
I'm looking directly west, just
Roger,
to the south of the house.
I'm just behind you and a little to the right.
Copy, I got eyes.
What are you shooting at now?
I just took one down off the bridge. One bad guy was on the bridge. So just keep scanning the sector.
Copy.
I'm currently going back to take another couple of photos of the field of death.
Prince, you got a scope?
Not on this gun, no.
Roger. Well, you be able to see targets and call me fire commands.
What'd you say, Sledge?
Took you enough shots.
Well, 3.
I took mine out with 1.
Yeah, but mine was further back. See, that was easy to take out with 1. That's just right there.
That was a bush.
Mission fail.
Nobody likes to fail.
Ah, well.
We didn't fail. We didn't fail. We were just not completely successful.
Guess we're gonna have some explaining to do.
Actually, it was
Partial
a fail.
complete.
Yeah, it was a fail. 3 Alpha were still left inside the compound that Alpha was in, and were able to get in. 2 of them walked right up behind Ray and shot him, and 2 of them walked into the building where a bunch of Alpha guys are standing around and took out a few and actually killed 2 of the scientists in the process.
Jesus, Nez, doing your own wet work?
Well, the 2
Ah, fuck.
Ray, well, I tried to heal him, but he was way beyond my guy's ability to heal him, so I just helped execute him. So outside of that, I'll leave that to Jess. Jess, go ahead and debrief.
Okay, I do apologise for that debacle. I appreciate it's been a bit of a rough evening. I may rerun this one. I don't know yet. We'll start with hotel, I think, please.
Okay, so a mission I thought was pretty straightforward. We went up and secured a few more of the radio towers, then secured the northernmost airfield, captured some vehicles, and at this point, the straightforward portion of the mission got a little iffy. Really not. I kind of lost track of the the actual end state from that point, but was able to adjust quickly and follow on what was going on. We went in and assisted Alpha in securing a lab complex, and then to avoid blue on blue with everybody inside the same compound, I moved Hotel to the exterior where we worked to secure the exterior and clear all the buildings surrounding that area. Found evidence of what appeared to be a mass grave or mass test site. I've got photos that'll post up here momentarily. And then I set Hotel out, pulling security, providing overwatch over the river and the bridge, which I believe was our avenue of departing that area. And at that point, I had just gone back and I just linked up with Alpha when mission fail notification came. Other than that, fun evening, good mission build. Again, just a little apprehensive on the on that final phase that we were working on. I had it probably my fault, just unclear guidance to the actual objective, the end state that Spartan wanted to achieve at that point. But other than that, I think we still did what needed to be done. I understand. Well, I came in and heard Spartan was down, and like I said, was trying to make face to face with Alpha at that point to figure out if there was something else more we could do. Other than that, I will hand it off to Alpha.
Thanks, Red. I think overall we had a good execution this evening. Excellent movements throughout like most of the mission. We managed to sneak in almost perfectly to the last of the radio towers. Eventually we got spotted by the enemy, so we started trying to reposition to get a good engagement. We thought about going on the beach. Then we found we had some cover from some of the buildings, so we just make a run for the first buildings. We took them, cleared some of the enemies, and we secured the last radio tower. It got a bit chaotic when we were trying to reconnect with the hotel, as I could see on the map that there was already a hotel PL at the ATC tower, and there were shots fired from there. So at first, I told my guys to watch out and hold fire for avoiding blue on blues. But it turned out that there was at least one enemy still in that ATC tower. And right after that, we also had a blue on blue incident, I think, with Hades on the west side.
Yeah.
So apologies for that. I don't know who fired first. Well, then whoever was shot at just returned fire. So I guess that's on us for losing a bit the tactical awareness. We should try to keep really eyes on map every once in a while, like every 30 seconds, to make sure that we know where people are at, or at least the squad leads, not everyone.
Yeah, I fired at you guys because I got fired on first. I was looking at the tower, I was watching, we took the guy out on the second floor that was trying to make it up. And then we took a bad guy out on the ground floor. And then we were watching and I seen movement around the tower, but didn't fire because I knew that that Alpha was in the area. And next thing I know, I see 2 rounds coming at my head, and I was down and out.
Right. Maybe what we could do to avoid that is once we really get in a firefight, maybe put the strobes on, because at that point we're no longer sneaking, right?
Yeah, I was
So
thinking
we
the
might
same.
as well use that for PID. To try to keep in mind for another time. Then I think we had an excellent run with the vehicles up to just before crossing the bridge. Some ran into contact from the QRF. We managed to run past it. We engaged enemies across the bridge, secured the crossing, and right after that, we noticed a large amount of enemies in the direction of the main test site. So we started pushing the test site, engaging the enemies. We went on the southeast side, so hooked around, and we wanted to breach it from the east, but Spartan wanted us to avoid any potential casualties, so we didn't breach the wall. Went around and went through the main gate. We had heavy firefights in the main facility. Actually, I still had 2 of my team that were just holding outside with the Humvee and the machine gun. So that left 5 of us to clear the entire test facility. I think that explains why not everything was cleared, and how some of the enemies managed to sneak back on us. And with that, back to Spartan.
Okay, squads. Let's take it from the top. Apollo?
So Alpha was operating as one squad. There were 7 of us, so it didn't make sense to me to split in Apollo Artemis. So that's it for Apollo Artemis.
Okay, Hades then.
Yeah, Hades had a pretty decent night. First, we started off, got in the boats and took the boats to the main island. We landed there, went up took a walk up to the radio tower, hacked into it, didn't see any enemy, didn't have no problems. came back down to our boats, and then headed off north. Made it to the main island, and we took the tower first. Again, we didn't have any contacts up until that point. We hacked the tower, and then we moved on to the airfield. When we were on the way to the airfield, Hades' job was to cover his barracks that was on the other side of a hill, and we attacked the barracks, took out all of the bad guys, and ended up taking the airfield. That was the airfield with the tower and everything. And after that, we commandeered the vehicles, and that's when things got a whole really confused. Just we didn't really know what was going on. We weren't getting any orders. It was just confusion. We went down south, got to that bridge, and Hades was assigned to cover the bridge on the side of the road. And at that point, we got the mission failed.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not really entirely sure what to say. Sorry about that, guys. It's not been a stellar execution, unfortunately. I might rerun it in the new year now I've learned a few things. But yeah, sorry for the chaos. Overlord?
If they're all done, if there's no C's and Q's.
Hydra?
Yeah, I got a question. Why did we get zapped?
Oh, when you're in that barracks?
Yeah.
Because it was already been set over comms to not deal with the barracks to push through, and you guys were pushing in. I gave a warning shot.
Yeah, we never got orders not to push in. In fact, our order was the exact opposite, to take it.
Yeah, I told them to sweep through it and clear it to prevent us from getting because we were taking fire from the rear, and we were trying to secure the rear prior to moving up with Alpha.
Yeah, because Alpha was going to try to go in, and I was letting her know that the time was getting a little behind, and she told to push through and avoid, not to deal with the barracks. So she set it on 50, and that's what I was going by.
Yeah, because like I said, we didn't get any of that, and we were going through clearing it. Next thing I know, it's bang.
I have one question.
Send.
As a medic, the last couple of missions are a couple odd missions. I've had, while I'm working on somebody, everybody else disappears. I've got no security, and I've been shot before. Second thing is, who thinks it's a good idea at Index to start shooting your team members?
Oh, that's TFA tradition. We've been doing that since it's been a TFA.
Yeah, okay.
So I wanted to get Hydra's feedback. Wolf, if you would, please.
I actually enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. The just to build on what Gunn said about the whole shooting match. Yeah, it was. Hydra didn't do an awful lot for the first hour. We just ran up a hill and ran down again. Discovered that Mr. Vitz needs to work on his cardio because he was just huffing and puffing. He was actually annoying me in my ear because he was so I don't know what he was doing on his keyboard, but hey.
Oh.
I don't think I want
I
to know.
said you need to maybe watch your keying a bit more because we can every time hear you exhale loudly before you unkey.
Maybe it's
Please
because my
tell me nobody recorded that.
No, exactly. So the
You're breaking
next
another
tower, we tried to sneak up on the little sneaky bastards, and the So yeah, we had people with eyes on, and we were trying to sneak up and not take out. We saw 2, and then we saw more, and then Stoops started flashing his laser, which then opened up a little bit of not hurt, but because they all got dealt with. But he apologised for that. He was doing close protection for Red at the time, and I don't think he heard enemy have got Bulldog. You're hot micing. I don't think he heard the call that the enemy had NVGs. So yeah, all the rest of it just went it went well from our perspective. We just tried Bulldog. You're
Bulldog.
Hot micing. That's it.
Well,
you're hot micing.
You're hot micing.
And you're eating. So yeah, everything else we discovered a valley full of skelly bones, and I think that that might be up in Armor Media by now. But yeah, so yeah, it was we enjoyed it. It was quite a lot to do, and obviously we tried to use the vehicle as much as we could, and followed orders and got on with it. So yeah, so don't apologise. Yes, we actually enjoyed that in Hydra. I thought it was quite good. But yeah, cool, happy. That's me.
Thank you, sir.
Always leave him on a high.
Yeah, man.
Did Stoops get lightning bolted? He said it hit near him. Was it him, or was
No,
it just,
I think that was when we got lightning bolted. He was just in the area. It had nothing to do with him, really.
He attracts electricity.
Shocking.
Hey, the building got dropped on my head, all right?
It's all right. I dropped a Humvee on guns.
Very true.
beep beep.
Yeah. Anyway, season cues. Okay. As from my perspective, we went all right until we sort of hit the airport. It all started to get a bit fragmented at that point. Took a bit longer than I expected, and then we really weren't supposed to stop on the way to the test centre. And whoever rammed the wall down, don't do it again. You were told not to do that.
We gave him orders to do that.
That was me again. It was after the initial entry had been done, and all we were doing is trying to create an additional entry point after that section had been cleared. So it was done with supervision and not just an arbitrary thing.
Well, at least call it up and ask permission next time. I when I came across that was yep, I told them not to do that. What happened there? But yeah, so I might pick this one up further on. I might not. I don't know yet. But
Someone's gonna be demoted.
I'll take the hit. Give it to me. Give it to me.
if anyone deserves that one, it's me. That was a bit of a.
I like Ray's idea. Let's just blame Ray.
No, you will get promoted for that, Jess.
Come on, I'm the one that asked for Pritch to put the hole in the wall.
That sounds like you, Sledge. Any more season cues?
I just asked him to open the wall for us.
So in that case, feel free to break down.
Cool. Thanks, Jess.
Thank you, Jess.
Cheers, Jess.
That was
Thanks,
awesome.
Jess.
Damn it, every time I try to click on Hades, it moves.
Yeah. Witzer appeared in here and it was like, what the fuck are you doing here?
I'm just going to nip for a cigarette. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Hey, firm.
Yeah, I'm not going to let Pritch take all the blame or Red, because I'm the one that asked for Pritch to drive through the wall.
He got ordered by Red to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wasn't going to let him.
I didn't.
give you any
I
crap
didn't
over
hear
that.
anything about don't run through a wally at
No,
the
I neither
start
did
anyway.
I.
Very touchy
I
tonight,
wasn't
wasn't it?
listening to 50.
Yeah,
Everybody was getting a bit towards the end there in the debrief. It's like that. Whoa, because Nels even PM'd me and was like that touchy tonight.
yeah.
It's like, blimey, calm down, guys. I know that sometimes Kelso can be a bit, Kelso.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like Jess is kicking herself for no reason at all, and she sounds really upset as well, which is not good. And I may have to go and punch somebody.
Well,
because if anybody upsets Jess, Hades will fucking wreak revenge.
I was going to say, I'll be right there next to you.
Roger that. If I go quiet for a second, I'm just pouring a beer.
That's no problem.
But when she gave that order, it was probably covered up by me asking Pritch to drive it through the wall and red agreeing. So Red wouldn't have heard it in the first place.
But Red gave him orders to go through the wall. Red called him on the radio and told him to do it.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that was right after I asked Pritch to drive through it, though.
Aye, but there was no... Because we didn't hear anything about don't go in that compound.
No. Didn't hear that in briefing or anything.
No, and it was... pardon me. There was possibly some miskeying of radios. But again, if that was Jess, she's not gonna get any shouting it from me because having you and I both know guns, too many fucking radios.
Well, it's nothing, and it happened in the fire service all the time because we have so many friggin' channels we're listening to. It's nothing for somebody to key up and be talking on one frequency and it blocks out the other.
Yeah, hey, I'll be right back. I want to go up there to the barracks and talk to them.
Yeah, Roger.
Any of my missions, but it all starts with, you establish the enemy order of battle. Their TONE, what they have. Establish their outfit, their configuration, how many there are, what their equipment is, and then their mission. This is their mission. This is what they're doing. And then you establish their deployment to support their mission. And then, and then you assign the additional tasks of, how the QRF is or what the QRF is made up of, and then you can let Zeus know that these are the assets that they have available for QRF or the any other forces that need to be intervened, and then this is what their course of action should be if this happens. In other words, an enemy force were to engage them. And then that's the enemy, that's basically that side of the mission. And then TFA comes in and we look at all the intel that we have and the information we have about the force disposition. We come up with our plan, and then we execute to meet our mission, which coincidentally is generally the opposite of what the bad guy's mission is. But and again, so you can't become emotionally invested when you see a gameplay go differently than what you envision it. It's just the way it happens as it happens. And so the good mission is that ultimately everybody has fun, and regardless of whether or not we we complete with a success or a failure, as long as ultimately it's fun and you get a lot of participation. That's really the key behind it.
See, now Red just said everything that I was going to say. And he hit it right on the head. That's exactly right. It doesn't matter whether we complete it, whether it was successful or nothing. Everybody had fun. That's what we're here for.
I think it was a brilliant failure.
Yeah.
It made sense that, well, somehow we did screw up. We didn't have enough people clearing the test facility. And the guards, they saw that we're securing the scientists and they sprayed over everything because maybe they wanted us not to get to the scientists. So one of them is dead. It makes perfect
Both
sense.
of them are dead.
Excellent storytelling. Oh,
Yeah.
they both died at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to. I don't know where to take it from here, really. So I'll probably just end this campaign now.
Why? We can do it again. We can do it again.
Well,
And
okay. So look at it as okay. So what what are the mitigating factors of what just happened versus your plan for the entire campaign, and how does it impact? So Talon's ability to now create this bioagent has been totally thwarted because of the fact that we intervened and their response was to destroy and kill the evidence that it was being done.
No,
By
you never even got that far.
liquidating the scientists. But that doesn't mean there aren't other things that still need to be done. So, it's just a matter of picking the story up where it is with what happened. And again, back at that facility, um, to avoid blue on blue, that's why I pulled Hotel out to secure the exterior. Because the last thing you want is the confusion of two separate maneuver elements running through a compound like that.
Yeah.
And I was the one who pushed that. I just said, okay, Space already had his foothold in here, so I'll move Hotel out and let them worry about the interior, and I'll worry about the exterior. And then that was when, you know, we secure the exterior, and then all of a sudden we had bad guys popping up from areas that we had already cleared. So again, that goes back to, were those people actually missed, or were those people that got popped down?
Yeah,
No, they
I
were
think
missed.
we didn't notice how fast we were spread thin on clearing the buildings, because once we spotted the first main building where there were many test subjects being held, I told my guys to pull security around that building. Then I directed some people to keep clearing, and then someone said, I found 2 scientists. But then it didn't make sense to me to get everyone to converge on the scientists. So eventually there were 2 or 3 of us maximum. So I think it's just a case where we got overwhelmed by the amount of tasks that we had on hand. We just didn't notice it quickly enough. We could have adapted if we noticed it earlier, but we didn't. So that's a fail on us. And I think for the campaign, well, it shouldn't put the entire campaign in jeopardy. I don't think that we should necessarily have to do a rerun, but it should put us in a bad position. So we need kind of scrap the situation and try to somehow recover from it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense because just to go ahead and scrap the campaign now because of this mission, that would be a major mistake. But we can work through it. If we screwed up, fine. Put us in that position when we're for the next mission. We're screwed up. We got to work our way out of it. We got to fix it. But giving up on the campaign, no, that would be a mistake. At least in my book, it would be. But I got to get back down to Hades. I'll talk to you again.
Either tonight.
Pritch.
Yes.
Nels. Next time, take the 4x scopes, would you?
I think that might be a good idea.
What I was struggling was on the fucking gun. I couldn't see shit.
Yeah, 50s are never good. That's why I always use the GPMG.
Yeah, poor Jess is taking it pretty hard.
Oh.
She's thinking about canceling the whole campaign, but trying to talk her out of it.
Fuck, it wasn't that bad.
No, I know, and what we're trying to tell her is, look, if we fucked it up, we screwed up. That doesn't mean you got to kill the campaign. All that means is the next mission, we're in a fucked position and we got to fight our way out of it, and we got to figure out how to fix it. But now they're up there talking to her now.
I blame Pritch for knocking over a wall.
Well, no, again,
Can't
not
blame
Pritch's
Pritch for
fault.
that.
Pritch had orders.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, you can't blame Pritch for that. He was kind of given the orders by 2 different people.
Yeah, I mean, I told him to do it, and Red told him to do it.
I'm joking. I just found it
You
really funny.
gotta remember.
What I didn't tell him to do was run me over afterwards, but...
Yeah, you missed that bit.
Sorry.
You gotta remember that I've been a sergeant longer than Pritch.
This is what I'm here for. It just I thought I cleared you because I could see you behind the truck.
Yeah.
And I thought he's off to the right hand or to the left hand side. I won't hit him. And then the next thing it's like, oh.
Yeah, and I saw you backing up, and I tried to jump even further left, but you hit me just as I hit the move button, and I was like, nah, you're not going anywhere.
I thought it was Red you went over to start with.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. When he called me to come back to you, I had just dropped the 3 guys that were shooting in our direction.
Yeah, you were up there shooting when that happened. I was sitting back there, and I did all the medical up to that point, got myself completely blue.
That's why I was asking where were you, because I literally shot the 3rd guy and cleared 2 of the hangars and took pictures of it, which I guess I should put back in media.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back up to barracks. Looks like everybody's up there anyway.
Oh, good lord.
All right, I'm heading up there.
Roger.
Hey, don't say, because we're not supposed to know.
Well,
Okay.
no,
Don't say what. I missed
Time
it.
to hop out.
it's it's mission critical. If we're going there, why are we going there? We need to know why we're there. What is it that we're there to do?
Yeah, wasn't there some mention of intel or something?
Search for intel and unwilling hostages.
Okay, so
that is what we were there for.
So we're 90% there with most of the unwilling hostages because most of them are dead.
Well,
they're all dead.
No, they're not all dead.
well,
Come on,
well,
there
we
are
found
many. No, there are many test subjects that survived the test subjects, not the scientists, or maybe in critical condition, but test subjects. There are many.
I didn't run any of them over.
No, these guys are all gassed, Pritch. Well, did post a nice picture of it.
But yeah, we could just we haven't found the intel. You've got to go back and find the intel, crack on, and then that's a good hour. Well, we go back through and search because we soft cleared a shitload of buildings and we didn't even go in a lot of them. So I know that from a high perspective.
And now they know we're there.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we could also
that's going to be
reset.
difficult.
I mean, we could also just reset to the airfield, and well, they will have a lot more time to methodically clear everything instead of needing to bum rush because we've spent about half an hour to an hour sneaking around the place.
I don't care about the sneaking around. It's just we got to pick up where we left off.
Yeah, I agree, and just get the shit done that we need to get done.
Because a lot of times that sneaking around is half the fun.
Yeah.
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 Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I was enjoying all that sneaking around. You don't get to do it that often.
Yeah, I was hoping that, remember the two guys that we saw at the bottom of that second tower? I was hoping to give you the count, the 3, 2, 1 now. Yeah, but it just didn't happen because there was more people sneaking around. It's like, fuck. And then Stoop started lighting everyone up with his fucking laser. It was like, what are you doing? I stood next to him and go, have a fucking laser on.
I figured that was Stoop. I didn't know who it was with the laser, but I figured it
And
was
since
Stoop.
he was standing next to me, he was trying to make it easier for the enemy to kill me.
So he failed on the keep Red alive bit.
Actually, the enemy seemed to
Okay,
target
Stoop is
Stupor pretty
fired.
good. Stupor got lit up. You should have seen the mess he was.
But whichever way it goes, like I said, first thing I said, and the last thing I'll say is I enjoyed the whole thing. It was good. I really enjoyed that.
It was a good mission.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I had
And
a lot
if
of
you
fun.
really want us to rerun it, I'll still enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. No, nobody likes a mission fail because it's like a but at the end of the day, every now and then you just got to be knocked down a peg or two and go, yeah, you're not that good because you didn't do this or you didn't do that or whatever, and it's like, all right, fine, get on with it, dust yourself down, move on. But yeah, no, I
Hey, you
enjoyed that.
fuck up, you pay the price.
Yeah, exactly. Then you got to explain to you guys, right, we've got to go back and do all that again because because we
and this
fucked up.
time they're going to be ready for us.
Well, there's a good training session that we can do around that.
Yeah.
So clearing and securing, not just clearing.
Cool.
Yeah, we could definitely do that in training.
Poor
Right.
Pritch.
Hey?
Poor Pritch. Alpha's got his number.
Four times. 4 times.
What?
4 times, Jeff, I've been schwacked by...
Wasn't me.
No.
Quantum.
Good shooting, though. It's good shooting.
I think Quantum took out Guns and Nels. And then he tore Pritch up.
That's 4 missions on the bounce now.
I don't know who it was that took me out, but whoever the hell they were a good shot.
Well, Quantum said he had more friendly kills than he had other kills.
I thought that Alpha were doing better and better and better. We had like weeks without some serious incident. I guess we just averaged that out in one single night.
And he doesn't show up to trainings, and he disappears right after mission ends. So, yeah. But I would say that Alpha was getting shot by areas that were supposedly marked as hotel, because there was guys in towers shooting at them at the same time as they were shooting up at hotels. So, being engaged and not being able at night identify people from a distance, even if you are gas mask or not from a distance, you got your NVGs or something. It's hard to see from a distance with scopes. So.
God, there was 3 guys going up that tower. Me and Pritch took the guy on the left and Gun spotted the ones above and below.
Yeah, I did see the guy that was below us that came up, and then finally he shot Stupor. I just thought that was somebody who moved out, like somebody from Alpha who had moved out of sector and came up the tower. It wasn't until I had him when he had just got to the top of the stairs, I realized it was a bad guy, and I just started to light him up. But unfortunately, that was after he was able to get a shot off one Stupor.
Yeah, after he hit Stupors when we opened fire on them.
There was 4 in total that came up in there. They were tasked to do CQB in that tower. And of course, AIs like to sometimes glitch through walls, so a couple of them fell out. But they were tasked to go up there because they were in a building next to the tower that wasn't cleared, and I told them to go to that building and CQB it.
Yeah, and when we saw the ones on the second floor, we knew they were AI because they had their lasers on inside the building. And we knew nobody TFA would have the lasers on inside the building, so that's when we took them out.
Yeah.
Right, I've got to go, ladies and gentlemen. See you a week on Friday because I've got to go to Paris and stuff.
Oh, enjoy.
Later, Wolf.
That's
Bring me
Paris,
back
France.
a bottle of wine.
That is Paris, France. There is no other Paris, by the way.
Yes, there is. I got a Paris, Spain.
There's a Paris, Texas.
Yep.
So
yeah,
be
my
careful.
house.
I think there's also a Paris, Kentucky.
Yes, there is.
Can't you think of any original names?
Yeah, exactly. I'm from outside of York, the real York, not the new one.
Hey,
I'm from New York,
and I just people say I try to tell people I'm from where close to York, Pennsylvania. You know where peppermint patties come from.
Mm-hmm.
Peppermint. Right, anyway.
I'm jumping as well, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen.
That's
same
the
here.
American version of a Jaffa cake.
Later, Bridge.
Oh,
Jaffa cake.
Jaffa cake.
Right,
Right,
ladies and gentlemen, have a good one. I will see you Thursday.
See you later, boys
Yeah,
and
certainly
girl.
will.
Later.
I'm out to
Lost that.
Yeah.